Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. So glad you're with us. We are live from Los Angeles, and we've got 3 hours of jewelry. Get ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are in our last final days of this big customer appreciation sale event. It is the biggest sale in TVON history. So that's been a while, right? It's been more than just a day or two. It's been years building up to this really incredible last few days that has seen some of the greatest discounts I think you could ever get in fine jewelry. And listen, we are pricing things as if it is costume, as if it is faux, as if it is man-made, when the reality is we do none of that. So it's an exciting time to shop and get your favorite pieces. Now, of course, this is also 10% off. So remember, museum pieces are here. Nothing is ineligible from the sale unless it doesn't exist, okay? Because I've had a lot of requests for various items that some may be sold out, and there's nothing we can do about that. But if it's here in existence, if it's something you can imagine, it is going to be brought out from the vault for you, and that is going to be that discount plus your 10% extra off. So get ready to celebrate, and I say celebrate because we have a lot to get to, but of course only our last final few days. This does wrap up on Monday. That is Monday night. That is Labor Day holiday, the grand finale. So it doesn't get any better, and this is when you got to shop because we've got a lot of one-of-a-kind still to get through from our vaults. We have really emptied the vaults for you, and it's going to be all of the top pieces that are here. And so if there is a request, we're happy to get to those, but honestly, this is quite the show that we have planned. If you love a Mandarin garnet, not too late yet to get one. We've got our last few here tonight in rings and necklaces. We're going to make very affordable. Plus, I've got a yellow diamond. It's our biggest yet. We have seen the ones and the 1.1s and the 1.5s, but I've got a very large carat 54 yellow diamond here tonight. So looking forward to sharing that with you and giving you great value. Of course, we have to give it the proper amount of diamonds with it. So you're going to get a really special over 3 carats of diamonds. So we've got that for you, and even white diamond pieces. They're going to be here in earrings and rings that if you love a great designer style with baguettes and rounds, we got you covered there. And also, must say, here's the deal. I know that a lot of you have asked for this, and believe it or not, throughout this entire event, I don't think I've had much of anything for the gentlemen. Tonight is the night. We have something brand new. And if you're going to bring a brand new gents ring after all these weeks of nothing, what do you think would be the best option, the best stone? Let's just say it. It's the most requested of all by our ladies and our gentlemen. It's a white diamond. So we're going to bring you a white diamond gents ring. It is tonight, and it is very, very, very much a value. So I think we're going to get excited for that. Plus, we have some wheels to show you. Maria brought out a request. It's an emerald request for you whenever you're ready. Say the word. We'll share that with you. And then, of course, get ready because we've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to get through. So, as usual, you guys probably know by now, best thing you can possibly do is dial in the second you see the piece you love. Do not wait to see the price tag. I'll take care of you there. Quite frankly, a lot of these prices are just too low, and we've exceeded your expectations. We've gone lower than we probably ever should. So it's a great time to pick up your favorites, and there's even a 20-carat Tanzanite pendant here tonight that is incredibly priced. You think with a 20-carat, we might have to up that price per carat? Not the case. So get ready to see what we're going to show you throughout the evening. And of course, let us know what requests you have because those are really important and still brand new to show you throughout. So let's get started. We're actually going to start with the color change Sphene. This is a great designer style, and it's going to be one of our best in color change Sphene. This has got that feathery leaf design. What do you guys see, leaf or feather? Because I'm kind of torn on this one. It's kind of like a hybrid. And it's going to be 1125-628 to get us started, and that is a rare as can be color change Sphene. We know they're always rare, but this is our 64 pointer. So it's going to be nice and affordable for you, and it also has 40 points in diamonds that wrap around the finger. So this is that bold style, but instead of being elongated where maybe it puts it out of range for some of you to wear, it's going to be the wraparound design that makes it a larger piece, but still really easy to wear. And then you've got some great cutout details. So this is new. It is. Gotta applaud the new, right? We're always excited to see the new here. And let's try it on in case you have not seen this mounting as of yet. And keep in mind, the stone is always rare, no matter what size or shape it is. We do have one pendant tonight that's going to have a nearly 2-carat Sphene. Gets a little more pricey, but of course this is a great way to go when you have that fold over design. And you can see how it's really tends to be tailored so that it can just show off all those diamonds from side to side no matter what ring size you wear. And there's a huge value on, truly one of our rarest. Keep in mind this is a high dispersion level stone. It still changes color, so it's still a phenomenal stone, and it's going to be a one only, and you get to choose whatever you want as far as gold because you can see there it's really covered in diamonds. All you really see is the gold that runs right down the middle of the diamonds there. Now if you want to change it up as far far as the orientation of the ring, let me just pop it on this way so you can see if it extends up. That's a nice way to wear it too. So I think once you get it at home, you'll play with it, see which angle you like better, but it's actually not even going to be $23.99, brand new. Of course, a really, really rare Sphene. It's always rare to see them. We love that they're here, but very rare. You know, there's obviously huge demand for them. Anytime we have great collector's stones, obviously, there's going to be demand, especially when we do our best to make them affordable. It's exactly what's happening here. So even though all that rarity is coming your way, it's still going to be super affordable to the tune of $9.99 instead. So there's my discount. You get to take your discount, which is still another $100 extra off. And then you get that great piece for, yes, $8.99 and change at checkout. So let's give it 30 seconds because then we have an opal pendant to get to. And also, okay, I have definitely had more requests and more people missing out on gold quartz than I think anything else in this event. So I do have a new affordable gold quartz for you that's going to be that great designer mounting. We'll see that as well, and lots more. And again, your requests are welcome. Let us know what you'd like to see. Really consider this like your own show. Consider it you tuning in, but it's like you're here and it's like you're able to walk through, think about, imagine anything in gems, imagine anything in design, imagine that you are basically immersed as if you were able to walk into the vaults and pick out anything your heart desires. That's really how you should treat this show tonight. We've got a limited audience. We know that. We're really here to cater to exactly your needs, exactly your wants. Of course, if something's sold out, unfortunately, we can't bring it. But honestly, we've got a lot of great inventory. So that's where, again, I would really encourage you to give us a call. Tell us what you're looking for, what you'd like to see. And again, we'll spend as much time until we find the great piece and the perfect item for you. So that's what I would recommend doing. Use that phone number to really make this your own personal and private shopping experience. And we'll take a look at this one because that should be gone. So $8.99 gets you that great price tag. I have the prettiest tourmaline that's new tonight as well. That's actually new out of the Congo, but it's also going to be a very special color. Congo usually makes us think blue greens. Wait till you see the Rubellite that I have. And Joanne, thank you for this request. She asked for the paw necklace, which we'll get to next. And that's exactly the idea. Joanne's got the right idea. Just give us a call. Tell us what you'd like to see. We'll make it happen for you. And of course, your last final days of getting 10% off. So keep that in mind. Why not save, right? Why not? There's no final sale attached to it. You still get full money back guarantee privileges. And let's go to the hand here and take a look at one of our icons. I'll never forget sitting down years ago, sketching this out with designers based on your customer request, where we had made something called, do you guys remember this? The Itty Bitty collection, way back when. It was probably 7.5 years ago. And we brought the Itty Bitty collection, which were, as the name implies, super small, petite, diminutive pieces. And we had a cross and a heart and a paw. And then a lot of you said, well, what if I want something to really show off my pet pride or my love for animals in a big, pronounced way? So we made a bigger version in the pave design. And so that's where you see 1110454. So this is one of those icons that I know we got a lot of pet lovers. I applaud all of our pet lovers out there. And this is where, again, beautiful necklace to wear for everyday symbolism, significance. I love the idea of keeping maybe a memory of a pet alive, wearing this close to your heart. I think that's a really sweet sentiment. It is 1110454 with 43 points in diamonds. This is pave. So it's our paw necklace, but with pave diamonds, and it's going to be, look what we did here, added the adjustability. It does have a spring ring closure and then the 3 adjustable links for you. So that's going to be your choice. You want to wear it at 16, 17, or 18. We have got the option to do whatever you like there because we built it all in, and so that's really exciting. You get almost a ½ carat in diamonds, which is obviously pretty important. And then, of course, we can't forget that necklaces should be more, and that has a lot to do with the fact that it is a necklace. It's not a pendant we're selling you that you're going to have to provide your own chain. It is a full necklace, where this is the piece where I'm showing it about 16, 17 would sit right about here, 18 just a little bit lower than that. So this is where you've got the options of where you're going to wear it, but you can see how beautiful it is when it's on, because it does make that statement, right? It does definitely show up. Nobody's wondering, what is that? It's not set at an angle on its side. It's set right up front and center. Just that really beautiful, true statement that we love, that of course is probably your conversation starter as you wear it as well. And if you're a pet lover, you definitely, I see a trend with a lot of my fellow pet lovers out there, and it seems to be like we never want to stop talking about our pets, right? Always happy to share stories and give updates and talk about our favorite furry friends. And this is where, of course, just kind of inviting that conversation, or just like I said, a beautiful memorial tribute to somebody who's maybe lost their dear sweet four-legged friend, or again, you just want to, I've donated this to a pet organization that I volunteer with all the time, just as, you know, a silent auction item that fetched a lot of money because it doesn't cost you a lot of money. It's not even $9.99 as a matter of fact. So you get a really cool piece, a really stunning design, a white, yellow, rose gold option, and for the first time, we're seeing it for 10% off. A discounted price that is not even going to be $888 or $799, and that is pretty affordable already when you've got one of our larger diamond necklaces we bring, and perfect for gifting. Therefore, I've taken into great regard that we have got to really get it to a giftable price point, since it does have that versatility of being that option that might be just perfect, right? Or perfect, whatever. It's, again, we'll go with the pun. But it's actually going to be $699 instead, so you can take it for, how about that, $629 when all is said and done? $629 and change if you like it. So, Joanne, I hope that's what you're looking for. That is our one and only paw style that we have left in necklaces. The itty-bitty style has been gone for some time. And, of course, we do a ring that is meant to match it as well. That kind of has a signet ring feel. If you ever want to see that, let us know. But isn't that a great design? And so anybody can take advantage of that. It is the rare exception to the rule. When we have our diamond pieces, we'll usually have a little bit of quantity for you. So $699 is going to turn to $629 and change at checkout if you'd like to have that. So we'll give it 30 more seconds. And then I suppose we should show it up close, just in case you feel like I'm pulling a fast one on you. But our VS diamonds are, I feel like, pretty classic. We know what to expect when it comes to VS diamonds, especially here. You see the pave where you've got that really cool design. I do want to show you the back because that's finished really well as well. So you've got all this great look. And then, of course, those little O-rings that are attached right at the corners there. So it can sit perfectly level, evenly and centered on the necklines. Never going to flip or turn when that's on. Put it on the right way, it stays the right way. And I love that. The fact that you're not going to have that clasp, you know, work its way around. This is the close-up of the clasp enclosure, just so you see. There's the O-rings, which give you that adjustability, 16, 17, and where I've got it at the 18. So that's really just what makes it so affordable. So what color are you getting over there? And is it our requester Joanne by chance? Because remember, anybody can take advantage of that. Oh, you've got somebody else taking it. Well, good. Well, I'm glad that we get to bring this out for you. And think about it, too. If you're a new shopper in the last few months, you probably haven't seen this piece. And who is it? Kelly's getting a yellow gold. Fabulous. We've got, again, all three gold colors. Unfortunately, I don't have them all to show, but that is available to you. So reminder, our Sphene is still here. And then let's take a look at the gold quartz that I mentioned. This is going to be an affordable gold quartz, and definitely keep calling on that last paw necklace or the Sphene and the feather design. But here it is. This is going to be 112-4525. Glad to have you with us tonight. Always a pleasure to be with you guys. And take a look at this, our beautiful gold quartz that at first glance may look like a solitaire. And then you realize it's got diamonds around the sides, kind of giving you a profile of diamonds. So forget halos in the traditional sense. We put this on the side so it gives something really interesting to look at from the profile. But you still, as you wear it, everyone's still going to see those diamonds, because we, as human beings, we move, we talk, we gesture. We know that the jewelry should never just be considered, how does it look from one angle from the front? We need to consider things like, how does it look from the side? I don't think enough designers do that. We do. This is a great 18 karat gold piece. Again, I've had a lot of folks missing out on the gold quartz of late. Don't want that to be you. Give us a call if you'd like it. It's 18 karat gold. It's also a carat 90 round. So cabochons may face up all a little bit differently, but that's a nice size to have in your gold quartz. And it's going to be the carat 90 with the 24 points in diamonds, which we'll show you from the side profile. And keep on calling. I move quickly so we can show you a lot of great jewelry, so we can get a move on and get everything out of the vaults before the sale event ends. That's really a priority here, so that we can start anew on, that would be next Wednesday, starting with fresh and new jewelry for you, like start to finish. That would be fun, right? So here's the yellow gold, and of course that's going to stay in yellow gold. This is where you get that profile of diamonds that wrap around the edge, and then there it is from the sides. It's actually got a gold quartz that, yes, you see the 24 karat gold, but this quartz itself is not as much of the white and the gray and the black as much as it's got a little bit of almost a pinky orangey red color to it. Very unique. Haven't seen that a lot. Look at the finishing on the inside, since you might be not as familiar with this particular designer that we've teamed with. It's all really deluxe. It may be simple and straightforward, classic in the styling, but it's still really done the right way. And again, don't be like so many and miss out on these gold quartz opportunities, especially when I can tell you right now it's affordable. When obviously this design is supposed to be one that is a little bit more pricey because of the 18 karat gold, the extra special designer elements like the prongs and things like that. But we're making sure this goes under $1,000 yet. 18 karat, when do you get an 18 karat gold band by itself for under $1,000? That's very tough to do right now in today's gold era. We're talking about better than even $9.99 or $8.99. First caller, and there's only one. We just need to know your ring size. That's going to stay in the yellow gold, but we'll make it $8.88 if you'd like to have that. And of course, an extra $88.80 off. So how about $7.99 at checkout if you'd like that one gold quartz? And it also teams really well with the extra bands you might have. Solitaires really work well next to the wonder rings, of course, whether that's your yellow diamonds or your white diamonds, or for that matter, your pink diamonds in wonder rings. If you want to match those up, or any diamond band that you have, there's a lot of stackability when you've got a piece that's elevated a little bit more as far as the center goes. So that's important too. $888 minus your $88.80. All right, so we're going to get to a fabulous opal pendant. We've got a very quick pace. I've got the task ahead of me here in the next couple of hours to get through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces. So help me help you. We'll just really lower prices for you, and we'll just keep on rocking. And then of course you call after the fact. Pieces will not probably sell because of the delay with the broadcast, so they will not sell when they're on air. We're going to rely on you to call after the fact and make sure you grab what you love on these one of a kinds. Here is, well, this is alive with color. This looks like the most beautifully bright glittering fire that is yet. We don't really talk about fire, we talk about play of color with an opal, but this one, blues and greens that looks like neon glitter all the way through the stone. Thank you, Mother Nature, for going and getting a little extra credit here. 112-3076 is your item number. It's going to be a little bit of two-tone element, so just going to zoom back a little bit for you so you can see it all together. But that's going to be a yellow gold. Now, I do see a little bit of that white rhodium there. 18K solid is the name of the game. It's a 92-point freeform. Do not let the carat weights get in the way of the look, because 92 points, let me show it to you. When you see it on the hand, you're going to realize that that's a prime example of how opals look bigger than they weigh. It also has 2 points in the one single diamond. That's just a single diamond that's bezel set. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. I've got a nice length here for you as well that's going to be about 1 inch and 1/8, I would say. Really trying to be, actually I would say closer to 1 1/4 inches. And then you've got a fabulous look on the neckline. We'll show you. So you just put your own chain right through it. You've got plenty of bail here. And then go ahead, Tony, we're ready. I know, so we're moving quickly. That's what it looks like. Just how pretty is that though? When you see that really, really special idea and how that size is, that never looks like a 92 pointer, because obviously it's opal, so being water-based and less dense, it gives you a lot more look. Let's go back up close, and you know what? This glittering factor is going to be really what sells it. That is an opal that you don't usually see. The blues and the greens are just rocking. And yellow gold stays as is, just a little bit of white rhodium around the diamond to make that diamond look even bigger than it already is. And it's going to be one only. We'll blow it out. It's supposed to be $2,299, taking it a lot lower for one caller. And do you love an opal? Do you want to go with the highest range? That's the natural lightning ridge material we're seeing here. There's no better variety of opal out there. They're supposed to go for $10,000 a carat. So that would be a $9,200 stone. I obviously, because you guys would scoff at that. I would too, because we're so used to seeing great, crazy values that we're all going, yeah, right. You're probably scoffing at $22.99, be honest. You're probably going, yeah, I don't want to spend that. Well, this is where we get you better value. It's $999, and now we're just giving it away. And that's the 18K for your pendant. So huge value. It'll be $100 off that, so $899. Don't forget about our gold quartz and our Sphene that changes color, and the paw necklace. If you want to get any of those pieces, then I'm about to show you the Tourmaline that is going to absolutely just break the internet. I really do believe that. It's a stunning Congolese for my gem aficionados, the obsessors of gems. Wait till you see what I'm going to bring you. Out of the Congo, which is mostly produced greens and blue greens, we're going to bring out the rarest of them all. So $899 will be your price tag on the opal. Let's keep on rolling. Here it is. This is the brand new item that if only I had 10,000 of these, we could really light up our lines. This is going to be warning for first caller only. And I tell you right now, this is an incredible stone. It is something we've been waiting on for a while to bring out, waiting for the right piece, the right mounting, and might I add the right time, because why not put it up during a sale event price when you've got a discount the way you do on something as hot and trillion cut like this. 1125624. If you're obsessed with trillions, I know I am. I love them because it automatically inherently is going to give you sparkle. You can have the most dull of stones, but that cutting naturally lends itself to more sparkle. So you're in for a treat when you get a trillion, especially if you like something a little bit brighter and a little bit more, again, pronounced with its color. That's what this gives you. And by the way, it's almost 5 carats. Have you ever seen a Congolese stone that looks like this? Have you ever seen one that, I know we love our blues and greens and we love those that look similar to Paraiba, but to get something out of the Congo that has this size, this color, this shape, and all the clarity, because we have to remind you in an instance like this that tourmaline is usually a highly included stone. It's usually got inclusions all the way through, which make them look a bit dull and hazy and kind of lackluster. This is a 497 that is just gleaming. You know how we just saw the blues and the greens that looked like micronized glitter in the opal? It's almost the same kind of look you're getting here, but within this pinky purple red that is really textbook Rubellite. So just because it's a newer find and a newer source does not mean that it's not still giving you that rarity that is Rubellite. And what we did was added the diamonds. It's like a figure 8 on the sides. If you look on the sides, it's like figure 8s that come here and meet the center. And then you've got kind of like this braided or intertwined look. Call me early, do not wait. I know everything's sticking around here because, well, guess what? We're moving too quickly for pieces to sell. I really want to make sure we go. And 14 points is your diamond weight, but that's why you call, because it's not too late to get what you love. And look at that. That woven style where those S curves rock through and then they go all the way up and meet in the basket on that top point of that trillion cut. Wait till you see it on, because have you seen many 5-carat Congolese? And we have to appreciate this is a far more rare color than you usually get. This is a more rare color than most. It really is. And we're giving you the value straight away. 14-karat gold, change the gold if you want to. If you'd rather have white gold or rose gold, no problem. Say the word, give us a couple extra days, we'll make it happen for you. But why this isn't a $5,999 ring? Simple. Because it's debuting on this sale event. In our final few days of it, I know it seems like, oh yeah, it's going to go on forever because it's been a few weeks. This is where we just wanted in these summertime months to make sure everybody gets a chance, whether you've been out on vacation or maybe enjoying or just away from home or away from the TV a lot of these last few weeks. We still want to make sure everybody can get their favorite new piece at this sale event price. It is how we show our appreciation. It is also how we give you values that are unlike anywhere else, because we can already lead in that category on a normal day. To get a sale event like this one just makes it extra special. Do we have anybody thinking about it already? 2 people, 3 people, 4 people already on the phone lines. Well, it's a good thing I'm reducing that price. Otherwise, somebody would pay $59.99 just to beat out their comrades. We're going to do better than that. Of course, if you're used to this event, and I think that's exactly it. We're getting used to this event, right? Well, watch this. I think we're going to shock you and just wow you with this price tag. It's not even going to be $2,500. We've gone well over 50% off of where it should rightfully be tonight. We only have one that's probably obvious. And look at the kind of glittering effect that trillion gives, and perfect. I mean, really, let me get the little smudge off of it. And then I'm going to show you the other direction too, because it's got that perfect clarity that's coming through. Look at that. That shows off exactly what we want to see. Look how bright that is. It is stunning, and it's not even going to be $2,000. I'll make it $19.99. You get to take $200 extra off just for the sheer goodness and joy of it. And that'll be $17.99, and it's gone. Congratulations. And then I do have this Imperial topaz. Look how pretty this is. And this one, oh, this mounting, it's the mounting, it's the Imperial. I love it in the yellow gold, which will be how this one stays. 112-4931 is coming up right now, and you don't want to wait. Now, this doesn't take away from the golden mix you have, goldens and pinks together here coming up. It's 112-4931. It's going to be 18-karat solid yellow gold. That one's going to stay as is. Don't forget, Maria, if you're out there looking for an emerald ring, I did bring one out by your request. So let me know, Maria, if you're with us and want to see it. But here's our 18-karat gold, 314. Oro Preto. I'm a little shocked because I already know where I'm taking the price tag. And let me tell you, there has never been a 3-carat that's gone this low in anything that's given us pinks like this. Yes. Oh, sure. Here it is on the hand again. Let's go ahead and do that. Donna was probably so excited to get it and make sure she beat everyone else out. She missed it. Let's take a look at it. Here you go. There's that tourmaline. Once again, look how pretty that is. So what a stone, right? The big size that you're getting, the impressive trillion. I just love the way that even if it's perfectly still, look at the flashes it gives. That one's, of course, already gone. And no, Donna's not trying to rub it into everyone who missed it. She just missed the look on the hand. So there it is, Donna. Congratulations. Let's talk about Imperial with that perfect blend of pink and orange. I actually think that for as rare as we've seen some of the true solid pinks around here of late, I honestly think, personally speaking, I personally really want to have something that has still a semblance of the golden color. And I'll tell you why. If they are completely pink, that is obviously really, really, really rare. Nobody's going to dispute that. However, if you've still got a little bit of that golden and the pink together, it's really telling you that it's a really good Imperial. I think if it's straight up pink, it can look like some other stones, which is still, you know, no downgrade to the rarity. It's speaking to the rarity of the stone. But to get the pinks you have with the goldens here is really what's so impressive about this, and obviously the size. Now, the diamond weight's also impressive. It's 110 in diamonds. And I think you're probably noticing that they're not a lot of little stones. It's all bigger individual stones instead that really give you that wow factor. There are a series of round brilliants that are top and bottom bordering the ring. They're more or less like a semi-bezel. It creates a scallop of gold around it. You've got the baguettes running down the middle. That's also a channel setting. So that's really making it nice, and everything's really secure in the ring. It's beautifully set. And then you've got, of course, well, a huge value coming your way that's taken the $49.99 price way below that. And we're going to make it super simple and easy. And all you have to do is call me, and you might want to call early because you can always hang up. What you can't do is buy it after somebody else gets your one of a kind. So call early because you just never know. I think that's really the fun part, is we've surprised a lot of you in the best way, where we've exceeded your expectation of value. We've gone lower than you could have even imagined. There it is with that slight graduation in the round brilliants. You see the baguettes are all very large, and they go right down the middle. And that just, again, you got to tell us your ring size, but it's going to stay in the yellow gold. It's that perfect blend of pink and orange, so it's really taking it to that rare level, but it doesn't look yellow like most Imperials, and it doesn't get too pink to really kind of take it away from the typical Imperial colors. So let's do this. Huge value right now. Look at that. That is one of our better mountings I think we've seen. I just love when we use really big diamonds for your accents. I think that really makes it, and we're going to send it out right now. And we got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to go through. That's what I'm tasked with. It's not easy, guys, to go through hundreds and hundreds of one-of-a-kinds in a 3-hour block of time, but that is exactly what we're going to do. It's what this whole event has been based upon. We're giving you the special, we're giving you the rare, and we're giving you the new, and it does not matter how special, rare, or new it is. It's still coming down to a seriously pennies on the dollar price from where it should be. And that's the beauty of it. But you do need to be first on the phone lines. Take a look at this. This is not going to be $49 or $39 or $29.99. It's not even $19.99. We're really, truly moving it. And all that incredible diamond weight you have. November's birthstone, by the way, at least it was originally. And then since it's been changed to citrine, because whoever could find Imperial topaz. Now, we're going to make this even better than $19.99 or $18.99 just to make sure it goes. That's kind of how we're really turning up the values here in the last final days of this event, just to make sure that everything we do put up at least goes out the door, and that is the mission. So here's what we'll do. $18.88 instead. That'll be $16.99 at checkout if you'd like to have it, and that's a $314. When do you see a $314 go under $1,600 to get something just in that size alone? Just think about this from a loose stone perspective. To get it for $16.99, amazing, isn't it? So really important. $16.99 and 20 cents if you'd like to get that one. Don't forget, we have the color change Sphene as well. And then we also have, there's a yellow sapphire that's new today. I have a very, very large emerald. I know a lot of you missed out on the emerald yesterday. That was 2 carats. I did bring out a 5.5. Wow. And then we also have a great new pendant. I do have a 20 carat plus blue wing block D. It is here in the round. Look at that. That's a special stone as well. Gorgeous. And one of our lowest per carat. I did bring out a diamond pendant. Look at this. It's got almost 5 carats in diamonds, and it's even got that little, you know, happy, it feels happy, the way those diamonds move within that design. So we've got a lot to show you. There is the sweetest pendant here. It's not exactly inexpensive, but it's because it's a combination of 2 of the rarest stones, 2 of the most highly, very, most elevating stones as far as price tag. Look at this. And I just think it is one of the most unexpected but beautiful combinations I have ever had the pleasure to present. What a combination. We've been talking a lot about these stones here, the 2 together, because we've been talking about the way the Paraibas have advanced in price over the last many years. We've seen the same exact thing happen with Mandarin garnets. Now this is set on its side. So just for reference, this will sit with the Paraiba up top and your Mandarin right below it. So that's going to sit as a stack. Where the Paraiba trillion is your bail. That is one remarkable stone. And I would be very tempted to put that in a ring all on its own, but the truth is this combination really sings. And it's totally unexpected. I don't know of anybody in the world besides TVON who could even craft this, let alone imagine it, because imagining it's one thing, putting it together is another. There's a lot of things I always think about and kind of imagine in my head what would be fun to have in jewelry, but let's face it, they would never be a reality because of how rare the stones are. This is really one of those that could fall into that category. You have a trillion cut Paraiba that is blue-green perfection, bright neon, that's paired up. And again, unexpected, right? Would you have ever imagined it? A bright neon orange with a bright blue-green, kind of swimming pool blue color. And yet, I think that it's really, really working. What do you guys think? The combination's amazing. I mean, after all, they're both neon. It's item number 1125483. I am so excited to bring this to you first time here for 14 karat yellow gold is how it's set. It's also going to be, well, white gold too for the Paraiba. So you've got a nice mix of that two-tone gold. It's a 301 heart-shaped Mandarin, and not to be outdone by the 32-point trillion Paraiba that's so bright and clean. And that is going to be your choice of, let's see, if you really, really, really wanted to do all one gold color, I think you could. But you know what? I think, leave it in the hands and the thoughts of the great designers who know exactly what's going to work best for that combination of stones. And let's also just remind you that the gold is secondary here. The gold really is not what you're looking at. It's all about the stones. Yes. Thank you. Imperial topaz is sold. Thank you so much. This is a ½ inch, so it's not big. This is not oversized. This is not meant to be that huge, medallion piece. But let me show it to you from all the different angles here. First, with it on the hand, so you can see that measurement and how that's going to look from a distance away. Wow, what a great stone. We'll have more affordable mandarins later. We've got a ring and actually a necklace for you a little bit later, but none of those are going to combine Paraiba with it. So there you see it's about, really close to 5/8 of an inch. It's a little over a half. So it's kind of right in between those two measurements, but you really want to see it on. Remember, heart shape and trillion. I love the trillion. In fact, it's a little elongated, and the way it actually points into the cleft, I think, is really, really pretty too. It's almost like a heart shape stack with a heart shape is almost the look you're getting. So we will take it right back up close. We want to give you a great idea of what we can do to save you a bundle, because it started at, well, I don't know, $65.99 is where it began. Let's help you out because we know these stones are extraordinarily rare. The combination of them is just electric. Truly, it looks like electric variety here, and we've also got a better price for you tonight. So instead of $65, or even I'm thinking about halfway right now, we'd be at $3,300. I'm going to try to make this a deal that's much, much better for you, and we'll take it on down. Less than even $3,300. That's already 50% off. Nothing wrong with that. We're taking it a lot lower for you, and that will be, not even $29 or $28 or $27.99. Somebody will own this piece. Nobody else in the world could even make this. That's what makes it special. So I think it's safe to say nobody's going to be wearing this except you. And you've got that combination, and we're not even asking for $27.99. How about $2,699 minus? It's going to be about $270 off that price as well. So that will be, think about it, a not so grand total, because really that's very affordable for that piece. And that's going to be $24.29 at checkout. So $24.29 and a dime. If you'd like to get that one, we'll give it 30 seconds, then we're going to be moving on. Big emerald is here, big tanzanites, big diamond piece. Yes, we mentioned all those, but we also have rubies and Congolese stones and some really gorgeous Paraiba green earrings that are drops. We're going to show you again, gentleman's diamond ring. We have one new diamond ring. It's a big diamond too. It's a big center stone. So yeah, it's a lot to get to here. Plus we'll have that very affordable Mandarin necklace, which I'm going to bring you next, so that anybody who wants this kind of look can achieve it. Even if you're looking to spend less than $24.29, we've got you an idea here. And that's going to be the oval that I'm about to show you. It'll be ad number 112-5633 coming your way. First, we're going to see who's got that pendant. So I don't think that's going to be long for this world. How could it? Not with a color. And great, great price tag like that is. And I think, let's see if Wayne's got it. Superstar individual piece there, no doubt about it. And then, of course, if you want something with that stone, not the Paraiba, but the Mandarin, that's a little bit more affordable, we're going to share that with you next. So do let me know who's got that one. And then here we go with something that's an alternative. Look how pretty this is. The Mandarin garnet with diamonds. So that last one did not have diamonds. This will have the white diamonds paired up with it, which is awfully nice. And then it's going to be that east-west set oval stone that is shimmying here a little bit. There we go. So this is the Mandarin garnet full-on necklace, whereas the last one was just a pendant. This is going to be the full necklace for you, and it's 112-5633. And we are ready to get you a great value on this one as well, because that's what we're all about. Mandarin for everybody. It's kind of the philosophy here going forward. I believe in that with Paraiba. It's still tough to do in the world of Paraiba. Trying to now take its kind of its counterpart, and just in the sense of how pricey it's become recently, we're going to give you a whole necklace with a 50-point oval stone minimum. 50 points oval, then you've got 11 points in diamonds. That'll be your halo. There are 2 extra diamonds we threw in for good measure here that are going to be left and right of your centerpiece. They're about an inch or an inch and a half away, but they're on either side, so it kind of gets and interprets that diamonds by the yard and kind of injects that sense of style into this one. Plus, lobster claw closure, adjustable 3 lengths, 16, 17, 18, all included there. And you still choose your gold color. So if you like the richness and the tonality of the yellow gold with the Mandarin, great. If you want a little more contrast with white gold, that works too. And even if you want It's a more unusual combination. We wouldn't expect to see it very often, but if you want rose gold with your Mandarin, garnet, and diamonds, go ahead, you can do that as well. So you've got choices, you've got options, and we do love that. And you can get as many as you want as well, up to a point, because we have a couple available. That's why it's got a minimum carat weight of 50 points. That's just the minimum center, you're guaranteed. You may get more, and that's even better. So again, if you want to get a couple, maybe you're thinking gift ideas, maybe you're even thinking ahead to January, thinking about the January birthstone that might represent for somebody in your life or yourself. Great way to go, and affordably so. So how are we doing? Okay, so Margie has a message. Yes. I remember. Hi, Margie. Well, first of all, thank you for shopping tonight. I really appreciate that. And second of all, I'm so happy to hear you got your diamond bands and love them. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And where's she calling from, by the way? She's in Texas. Wonderful. Well, we will have the Imperial right out to you, Margie. Enjoy it when you get it, and thank you so much again for your kind words. So here we go with our white, yellow, rose. Let me do this, Tony. I'm going to take it off the stand here and show everybody the other diamonds, and then the closure and all those details, and then you'll see it up on the neckline as well. But look at that. That's a special way to go, right? And there you have it. So about 1.5 inches in either direction. That larger bezel set diamond that you're getting, the 16, 17, and 18-inch length that is all attached with the more premium closure that is the lobster claw. And there you have your different O-rings that allow you to wear that wherever you'd like. So are you ready for this? Because I think we're still verifying on that the Mandarin and the Paraiba combination in the pendant. So maybe you just want to go here with just diamonds and gold and a full necklace where you don't have to worry about if she's got the right chain for the pendant, because it's not a pendant. It's all built in. It's all ready to go. It's all one piece where you're giving something that is so worth a fortune in today's world. By the way, that's 16 right about there, 17 is just a little lower, 18 is right about here. All of that is your just moment by moment option that you have when we throw in that adjustability like you're getting. But what a bright color, and there's something special about it. I think most people would just assume is that an orange diamond, because Mandarin is, again, such a rarity to get. We'll take it right back over to the hand here, and then we're going to get you a great value that is under $1,000. Still as rare as ever to get that stone, and yet here's what it looks like from a distance on. And we're going to make sure you're getting a better value than even $9.99 or $8.88. It's brand new right now, so your very first look at it, great bright pop of color. It's a way to maybe try. Maybe the stone has intrigued you, but you haven't wanted to spend maybe $4,000 or $5,000 to get your very first Mandarin. Maybe you're just a little bit shy about how this color is going to work into the wardrobe. I'm going to tell you, it's one that I've typically had a lot of people kind of be hesitant to shop for it first because it is so neon and bright, and then usually once they do, they fall in love with it and find that it's one of their favorite pieces to wear and enjoy. So instead of $888 or $777 or $699, we're taking it awfully low. I don't know where you're shopping for gold jewelry today, but look around. Gold bands are expensive. Little gold chains are expensive. It's one of those things that this really is where I think some of our best values are in our necklaces, and it's not even $699 or $599. I told you we'd make it affordable. Perhaps it's going to be giftable. That would be very exciting to get something as rare as this is for a wonderful price like we have here tonight. And it's not even $599. And Wayne, did you pick something up over there? All right, so good. Thank you so much. Here's what we're going to do instead of $599 as well. We'll make it $499 only. That'll be an extra $50 off as well. So you get it for $449 for, yes, the rare as can be Mandarin garnet superstar that we have here with the 50 points minimum, with diamonds completely surrounding that east-west set oval. And then look right to the sides here and here. You get those extra diamonds that are bezel set into the chain. And that's also going to be, again, on full adjustability. So $499, $449 at checkout. I'm going to put that back up close for you real quick. And then we'll give it a last look, and we'll give it probably 60 seconds here, because no doubt are we busy on these phone lines. And no surprise why. I just want to make sure you saw the size from a distance away, and also just to know those diamonds are there. But that's a close-up, because we never want to lose sight of what that beautiful stone looks like, because even though it's not maybe a huge stone or a 3 or 4 carat like we sometimes feature in rings, we want you to know that the quality is still so there for you, and the quality is still that beautiful, gleaming, bright, clean garnet. So not always a stone that's going to give you clean clarity, that's for sure, and you get it here right now for $449 at checkout. So let us know if you'd like one of those. We're only down to about 35 seconds remaining, and that will be it. So again, your last call on that one, but a beautiful east-west stone. I just love that we hand select. Just that's why we don't have a million of them or 10 of them, is because we are just choosing those really high-grade clarity stones. They all have to have that bright Fanta orange color, and that's what you're achieving here. So $4.99, but don't forget, you've got an extra $50 off that price as well. So maybe the heart shape with the Paraiba was just a little bit more than you want to spend. Even with that price reduction, here's where you get a chance to pick up for next to nothing for fine jewelry. You've got a great value there and still have a couple of pieces. Don't forget about our color change Sphene we started the show with. That's still hanging out here if you'd like it. We do have the rarer of the North Star pendants that we've had. Historically, that's going to be here tonight. We haven't seen that in a very long time, so we'll bring that to you. It's one of our favorites, one of our classics. And then if you do have any questions on the Mandarin, let me know. It sounds like we still have, I've got 1 and 2 gone. Okay, 2 gone, 3 left. So that's it, and that's all. Last chance, and you can still get more than 1 if you want. That's a really cool moment to get a necklace like that. I wear a necklace like this every day. And I say that because I find that, you know, and I live a pretty busy, active, crazy lifestyle. You know, I go 24/7, 365. I really don't have a lot of downtime, and I just really need my jewelry sometimes, where I love big, what I call complicated jewelry. I love that. That's just what I'm drawn to and what I've collected over the years. But you know, when you're kind of busy and you know, you kind of wear a lot of different types of looks every day, because I can go from really casual when I'm, you know, in the morning at the gym to, you know, really dressed up at night for work and other events. And I got to say that there are certain pieces that I go to and gravitate towards because they're the ones that are stress-free. You put on and you leave on, because no matter what the day throws at you or no matter what you're wearing, whether it's more dressy or more casual, they just work. And I find that those are the really smart investments that I try now to be so mindful of, because I really want to be very thoughtful to what I purchase and how you dedicate your hard-earned money. And you want to, you know, invest into pieces, especially in jewelry that you know you're going to wear a lot. And that's where I think this necklace, let's face it, I show you a lot of really high-end, superstar, big, bright, beautiful pieces. And for some, that may work for everyday wear. Even me, I like to dress up. I have kind of a more dressed up style every day, even in my more casual elements of my lifestyle, but I'm still not wearing those huge monster pieces every day because they just sometimes are not practical. So these are the pieces that are still very special and very high end. They're not cheap jewelry. They're high quality, they're beautifully made, but you're wearing it every single day. So you're getting a lot of use and wear. You know, sometimes I find that, my gosh, the most affordable pieces in my world, like, you know, signet rings and my gold bands that I wear every day, my other signet rings, those are the ones that I didn't spend a ton of money on, but they're the ones I'm wearing more than everything else. And I do think this is that necklace that, because of the styling of it, the east-west station style, the more petite nature of it, that's what makes it really wearable. And that's why I know that I speak for myself. I have an amethyst version of this that I wear every single day. And I only take it off for work here because I can't have competing jewelry on when I'm showing you your jewelry. Yes. Oh, yes. How's Tracy doing? Did she get a necklace? Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much. Well, Tracy got one. And see, we've got, did you get one too, Jess, over there? Julie got one too. Fabulous. Well, thank you very much. And then what about you, Tim? Are you getting one as well? So it looks like we're down. Now, I know you got one, so we have one left. So just a heads up, last time, last call on that piece. Now, speaking of pendants, I do have a Sphene pendant as well. If you missed out, I know there's only been one recently, and it went very quickly. So I do have another here, which is item number 112567. Since we probably got your attention if you're a pendant lover, necklace lover, I don't think this one, oh, good. It's going to sit on its own for a minute. Perfect. I wanted to show it to you because this is what so many of us look for when it comes to Sphene. Now, I did have the ring to start the show, which is still here. But if you would like to have a Sphene in a cushion cut that is square, that is also got a little smudgy-wudgy on it, 5627 might be perfect for you. I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit more. It's 18 karat solid gold for this diamond designer mounting. That's going to be the gold. And, of course, the great finishing that it has inside is right there. This Sphene is 193, so it's a mighty fine stone that's giving you a lot of great color. Of course, that dances with color always. It's going to have 43 points in diamonds, which is the baguettes and the rounds all around it. And this will be going on the hand here so you can see the size it's going to give. Now, the reason I say there's a lot of requests for Sphene, that's not just random. It's because a lot of you know this is a little softer stone. So you have to be really just aware when you are putting it on as a ring. Just make sure that you're a little bit more delicate with how you're wearing that ring day by day. This one, yeah, you never have to worry when a softer stone is in a pendant or an earring. It's going to work well for you every day. So this is the 193 with the 43 points in diamonds. We'll show you the measurement here, then get it on the neckline so you can get another perspective. But it does have a length here that's going to be about Yeah, I'd say that's definitely the 7/8 of an inch mark there. Stays in the yellow gold on this one because it's designer style, but it does have that combination. It's a different way to do a halo in that it's got the combination of the baguettes and the rounds, which is a little more unique. So that's the size. Obviously, you could wear it a little higher or lower depending on the chain that you wear it with, but it stays in the yellow gold. So just, you know, be aware you're probably going to want your yellow gold chain for that or your yellow gold diamonds by the yard as we take it to another close-up look. I'm so excited this is here, and yet we've got that finishing. There's even a diamond between the halo and the bail, which there you can see it once I take my tweezers away. And you've got this one going out for much better than that. Ooh, $42.99. Let's escape that price. Get it much lower for you. Make it easy, easy. And we'll just go ahead and send this one out right now. Skip it. We're not even doing 42. Not even close. This is such a good one. And again, you never have to worry about wearing your Sphene. Wear it every day because as long as it's on that neckline there, it's going to be really just fine to wear your softer stone every single day of your life. And we're going to make it, you know what, skip it. We're not even doing $29.99. Great price. It's just if I can help you get a discount that's going to make the jewelry go a little bit faster so we can get through more one-of-a-kinds, then that's exactly it's been my whole goal here. And really that's just we're really trying to emphasize that as we're in our last final days because we want to get as much jewelry as we can out to you at these incredible values. Why wait? There is no waiting. This event does wrap up on Monday night. That may seem far away, but when it's a busy holiday weekend and most people are getting away and out of town and escaping, you know, the rigors of work and kind of that last hurrah of summertime, then you probably don't want to just forget about the ending of the sale. So maybe just shop now so you get your picks in and you get your favorites before the sale disappears because who wants to spend more than they have to? I know I don't. So here's your chance to get the color change Sphene. It's not even $29.99. We'll blow it out right now. I'll make it $1,999. You get an extra $200 off that price as well. And then don't forget, we had the ring here that we started the show with that's a feather design with the 40-point Sphene. Rather the 64-point, it had 40 points in diamonds. 64-point Sphene, look at those two together. You might think about the ring and the pendant. The ring was only $9.99, so one of the most affordable ways to ever get a Sphene is right there. And let's not forget, it is a color-changing variety. So everywhere you see that base color of green, it goes to red. Just let me know who's got what because they're each one of a kind. So lines are busy. We are rocking and rolling. So keep that in mind, and then we're just going to keep giving you jewelry opportunities like you've never seen before. That's the way to go about the Sphene. There's the ring if you like it, and again, ring is $9.99, really $8.99 after your discount. The pendant is $19.99, but really $17.99 after your 10% off. So make sure you're taking advantage of that fully while they're still here because it looks like we are very busy, no surprise. And then don't forget, we're going to bring almost 5 carats in diamonds in a necklace, in a pendant. Love that. We've also got diamond earrings that are new. They're like a really cool way to do those baguettes and rounds together. Very affordable. We're going to make those. And then we also have any requests you want to see, please get those in so we can help you out right away with all your requests. We want to do that too. And a lot of higher-end museum pieces because that's where you save the most money, including, I'm a little shocked at what we're going to do with a 5.5 carat emerald. I know so many of you contacted me in the last 24 hours because you missed out on the 2 carat emerald from last night. That was by request. Wait till you see what we're going to do on a 5.5 carat emerald tonight. So again, Sphenes are here. All right, let us know which one you'd like there. Here's my last Kunzite of the round. Wow, this is the round. It looks so much like the one that's been here, I think, 4 or 5 times in the event that's in the bridge mounting. That's just, I think, a little bit too large for some of our Kunzite lovers. So this is the same kind of designer cutting you're getting in a round, but it's a little bit different than a Portuguese and it's a little different than a round brilliant. So you get a specialty cut here. Love the way it looks. We've also added a double halo. So really amped up the diamonds you're getting. It's not just white diamonds, it's pink first, and then white diamonds beyond that. So you get this whole variety of really cool diamonds that should be a fortune. They're not. There's only one ring, as usual. That's what we're doing, is all these one-of-a-kinds. Boy, oh boy, that's really limited right there. The item number is 1125296. Don't forget about those Sphenes. Let me know if you want the pendant or the ring, and we'll get those out to you right away. But how about the 5 carat 30 Afghan Kunzite in the best color possible? There it is, and yet pink diamonds, that's going to total 21 points in your pinks. Then you also have the outer halo in the white diamonds. That's giving you 92 points in the white diamonds. And remember how important it is, be first. We only have one of just about everything I'm showing you tonight, with the exception of what? The Mandarin garnet necklace, which now there is one because there's only one left, and maybe some diamond pieces we'll have like the pave pendant. But this is that Kunzite. It is that stone where I always tell you, look for purples, look for blues in addition to the pink. Look for it to all blend together to make an orchid color, not just that light, barely there pink diamond color. Do you realize that most Kunzites would be really similar color to what you're seeing in the pink diamonds there, where it's extremely light, barely can read them as pinks? That's what natural pink diamonds give you. A lot of Kunzite is just as light, if not lighter or colorless, like pink diamonds. Yes? Yeah, who got that one? Kara? Congratulations, Kara. Am I saying that right? Thanks, Kara. Enjoy that. So the Mandarin Paraiba combination pendant is gone. Enjoy that one. And don't forget, we still have one necklace if you want the Mandarin garnet necklace. Here's the Kunzite, soon to be gone, because this price tag, $49.99, is where it began. We have a really important value for you right now. It's not going to be $49 or even $39 or $29. I was a little shocked. The idea to get this below $2,500 is one thing. Watch this. It's going below $2,000. It is not, you know what, skip $19.99. Let's go even lower. I'm just taking everything down to its absolute rock bottom. We're going to blow it out for $1,888. You know what that means, $16.99 at checkout if you'd like to get that Kunzite right here, right now. And that's for well over a carat in diamonds that you're getting as well. Pink and white together to match and frame your Kunzite with that really incredible, the ultraviolet blues are there, the bright, bright, bright neon purples are there, and then of course all that bringing together with those gorgeous pinks. So one more time on the hand here, and then we'll see who's got it. That is, look at the diameter of that piece overall, is really going the entire side to side width of the finger there. So it's got some presence, but not oversized. You know, oversized is when it really is going to go kind of bring you that width that goes and spans more than just one finger by itself. That's where, again, it might get a little bit outside that daily wear kind of look we're going for. But here, very easy to wear for being a big, big size ring. So that's $18.88. And then let me know if you'd like that. I do have some Tanzanite. And this is the pendant I flashed earlier. I know a lot of you wanted another look at it. There it is. And this one's going to be the 20 karat plus. It's actually a 2006. Item number is 11256991. Just want to remind you, we did bring out the museum. I've been doing a lot of these sales over the last 8 years here. There have been some 10% off sales, very few. They're about once every 2 years we'll do a 10% off sale, but they're usually final sale, by the way, which is why this is our biggest and best sale we've done. But in the past, I will say that usually when you get a big discount like 10% gives you, what usually is the most in demand of a sale event like this is usually the higher end museum pieces. And that is why it's a bit surprising that we even have this to show at this point. It's a 2006 museum reserve round in the Tanzanite, plus you're getting, this is where you get a lot of diamond weight as well, 76 points. I have been personally looking and scouting a Tanzanite pendant for one of our viewers who's been hounding me for a few weeks about a pendant she needs. And the problem is she wanted a big stone, but she didn't want a small diamond weight. I can tell you it hasn't existed until really right now, where you're getting a really enormous stone, but still usually they have pretty insignificant diamond weights. We tend to just keep it kind of on the minimum. This is where you're getting a really, what I think is appropriate for the stone. I think it's nice to have that 20 karat 06 really surrounded by a good amount of diamond weight, like over 3/4 of a carat like you have here. So we'll take a look at it. This is where, again, you save some of the most money of the entire event, is because you are saving 10%. So a lot of people usually seek out shopping those more exotic high end. That's because you got a lot of money to save. This one's all done in 18 karat gold, no less. It's a 2006 stone. It's got 76 points in diamonds. You can see the reds. That's not difficult to see. You see the reds, they're flashing on through, they look incredible. Then you've got some great basket work that's going to set it up off the neckline, give it all that light, but also elevate the culet of the stone because you've got some depth to that round as the beautiful cutting. There's an art form to this, right? There's that Portuguese round cutting that we love, and that is just about as sensational as a Tanzanite will ever get. Remember, all the regular standard, I know that's weird to say, because none of the blue ring block Ds are regular. They're all the best in the world that's ever been mined, but this is now that museum reserve that was truly literally intended for a museum display, and now they're here for sale for you. It was either that or be done with them. So we just opted to, okay, museums miss out, you get the deal, you get to shop the best of the best and get a great value. Are you ready for this one? It's not going to last, we know that. 76 points in diamonds. Why? Because this is one of the biggest per carat values we've had on Tanzanite. We're very transparent about that. It's pretty easy to figure out. And when you look at where this is going with my discount, because it did start at $29,999, I have 27 karat rounds. I have a 29 karat round. Most of you have seen them. They've been presented on the air and you've said, thanks, but no thanks, they're lovely, but I can't quite go that big a size. Here's where you go that's still huge collectible, definite museum candidate here. But when you see it on, I don't think it's oversized, so you can still enjoy it and wear it, and that's important too. So let me do that. Let me show you the length. Let me get you a look on the neckline here as well. It's got a nice size bail, so you don't need to worry about, you know, is your perfect chain going to fit with it? Oh yes, it will. And then you've got, look at that red. It just gets better because now we're seeing it in a little lower light here, and you still see all the red flashes. Here's the length that you're going to get in the pendant, which is, look at that, it's 1.25 inches from top to bottom, including the bail. We'll take it on over to the neckline and see it there for you as well, because it just, every time you see it now, it's just getting better and better and better. And yet there's still that moment when you get it at home when it's going to be even better, because still I'm standing in a TV studio where there's a lot of lights. You're at home where it's probably more of a normal light environment, and that's when this stone can really show its merit. So let's get you a great value. We're going to go back up to the close-up here to show you what it's all about, and we're going to make this a whole lot better than $29,999. Now there's a nice savings there. You have to take you $3,000 off, and I don't see a thing wrong with that. You get it for, sure, $27,000. And listen, I know this is not for everybody. Bear with me. In a couple of seconds, we're going to move on, and we're going to have plenty of affordable. The whole thing about my shows is I really, really strive each and every single day to bring you a variety. We just had pieces for $450 that were an entire necklace. Now we've got museum pieces that should not have a price on them. We're still going to give it a great price. So we do have something for everybody. That's always a point of pride in my shows, is I want there to be really all different price points. I want there to be all different affordable categories. So yes, value is the constant, but it's also going to be a variety of price points to make sure everybody has the opportunity to shop. You know, it's not the kind of thing where everything's going to be $20,000 or $30,000. That kind of, you know, alienates a lot of different shoppers out there. So instead, we're not even asking for $25,000 or $20,000. Or 15, and that's kind of a big moment there, because now we're well under $1,000 a carat, when I don't know where you're shopping, but every other regular Tanzanite out there is more than $1,000 a carat. We've taken you below that, and it's not 15, it's not 14, it's not 13, it's not 12, and it's not $11,000 either. A 2006. If you want the ultimate high level, this is it. Obviously, Museum Reserve. It's one of our, I think, 3 now. There are 3 ever that are over 20 carats in size, this being one of them. That's a huge threshold to meet and then go over. Plus, you have this enormous diamond weight, but keeping that style classic, it's not 11 and it's not even 10,000. It is $9,999. There's an extra $1,000 coming off that price, so you get it for $89.99 and 10 cents. And that is why pieces like this are going to go at some point. It might as well go during an event like this, when you've got $1,000 instant extra coupon just for the timing of it, just for the sake of it's happening right now. And you get it now, so you can start wearing it and enjoying it and loving it. And maybe you just tuck it away for a great museum gift that you're going to give to somebody when it rolls around to be the holiday season, or a big, you know, big milestone, whatever it is. But $89.99 makes it yours. Let's keep going. I just, again, have to show you the really, really important things as well, and make sure that we can get them down to a low price so that everybody can shop whatever they're wanting, including the very best of the Tanzanite that you really, truly, if that was sitting in a museum right now, which it could have been, it wouldn't have a price tag. It is priceless material. The difference is, we're putting an incredible price on what is still a museum caliber stone, only the best that's ever existed. And it's also, did anybody bother to do the math? Because I did, and it's $448 a carat. That's what that boils down to. I get it. The price tag is still a little higher than what we typically see. But if you're seeking value, as we have 2 minutes till our top of the hour, if you're looking for just all-out value, that's it. Because that breaks down to $448 a carat. There are very few 2-carat stones or 3-carat stones that I can bring you here that are $448 a carat, and they would not be Museum Reserve if they were. So the fact that this is doing all those exclusives, that big size, that specialty cutting, which has a premium always, the fact that it is a huge, huge diamond weight to go with it, All of that's happening for $89.99. That's why you shop the pendant. Take a look at it one more time. So again, it's here for you. If you want that really, really important round stone, this is the way and this is the time to get it. And we'll move right along. Got plenty to show you. But again, that's the one to get. And then 5.5 carat emerald. It is so important. It's one of our Zambian stones. That's the only way to get these big stones is go Zambian, but it does look exactly like what we always see out of Colombia. It's just we don't have any Colombian stones. They're going to get you 5.5. So if you want the big stone, there it is, and 1125539 is your item number on that one. So our Tanzanite pendant is still here. We've got about a minute till our top of the hour. Let us know what requests you have because you know when it's the top of the hour, I'm going to bring out something extra special on the way, and we're going to get that Gents diamond ring out of here at the top of this next hour, which is only 67 seconds from now. So this is the 5.5 carat, just throwing it out there. If you want one that's very special, that's our carat 56 diamond bridge mounting as well. So that is all here. And I know there were so many of you that missed out on a 2 carat last night. It was an oval. Didn't have quite this amount of diamond weight because, well, the bridge is something else. It's pretty impressive when you can really note and see very distinctively the 2 rows in diamonds that run underneath. That is a very clean, transparent emerald if you can actually see the double row in diamonds that runs underneath. You can see that. Do you know how almost every emerald in the world is completely opaque? It means it's like a brick wall. You can't see through it at all. That's just a trait of the stone. This one is so clean and so large, and even from a distance away, you're still seeing that clarity. So here it is, and what I would fully expect to be about $49,999 on our show is not. It's a Zambian stone. It's kind of like the second source now because a couple of Zambian stones will look like Colombian. And this definitely looks and resembles a Muzo mine stone. It's got the same kind of color we would see out of the Muzo mine stones that we love. Just a heads up, as I know a lot of you may just be tuning in. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we are with our last 2 hours left on our Thursday night. We're in our last few days of this event. This event wraps up on Labor Day Monday. That is going to be the end of the holiday weekend. We hope that you are getting ready to kick off a very important weekend, and of course, but it'll be our finale of what has been the biggest sale in all of our history here at TVON as a network. So happy shopping. That's really what I would suggest is it's not too late to get requests in if you have them. Make sure you get those in. Let us help you find whatever you'd like to see. It could be out of the vault, could be something you saw a few days ago, whatever it is, just let us know so we can bring it out for you. Most importantly, save that extra 10% on anything and everything before the sale event wraps up. So our Zambian emerald is here in this 5.5 carat size. Just want to give you a look before we get to our top of the hour. Men's ring, yes, men's diamond ring is coming up. This is the emerald that is going to be so incredibly inexpensive. What if I just give you this deal? I know, before $49,999 scares everybody else away. We're going to make it a was price. And I'm going to give you a moment here where we have an opportunity for an emerald lover to save a bundle. How much? I'm going to get this price under the price of the mounting. You get a 5.5 carat emerald for free. I probably should have had like a company-wide email sent out this afternoon that said we are going to have a contest tonight and we are going to give away a 5.5 carat Zambian emerald. Now that would have been an idea. And you probably everybody would have tuned in saying, I want to be a part of that giveaway. This is the giveaway. Because if I get this piece less than the price of the mounting, and you get the biggest emerald we have besides one. There's one here that's bigger. It's also $50,000. So you can't fight Mother Nature, right? She gives us what she gives us. She tends to be on the parsimonious side when it comes to emeralds. I know it's my birthstone. They usually top out at 1 carat, and that's living right. If you can get a 1 carat, you're living in a really, really rare world. This is that 5.5. It's unbelievable, and we're not even going to ask for $10,000. You want to say goodbye to an emerald? It is. It's like the free emerald. The 5.5 carat free emerald. That's not going to be $99.99, not even close. It's not going to be $88.88. It's not even $79.99. And that's where, again, things are getting really interesting here at the end of the sale. It is really our mission to bring out every last piece, yes, museum included, and they got to go. Just like everything. I don't care if it's $400 or $49,000, it's got to go. So instead of $79.99, you don't even pay that. I don't need the bag for this because this is so wrong. What I'm about to do, we're giving it away, and the first caller takes it for $69.99. Less than the price than you can build the bridge for, and that's because it's got a carat 56. You will, of course, take $700 off that price as well, and so it will actually be $62.99 for the emerald, which, if it's 5.5 carats in actual carat weight, let's check out what it looks like on the hand. See what that looks like, because it's going to look more than double. And by the way, let me see if I have anything in front of me to compare it to. I mean, we had a 20 karat Tanzanite. This looks even longer than our 20 karat Tanzanite round. And somehow right now, $62.99 gets you that incredible emerald. And look at the clarity that it's delivering as well. So I had to show it. You know, I had to show it. Because out of all the emerald values I've brought over many, many, many years, that has got to be the top one of them all. And if you want to change it out as far as it's in yellow gold and you prefer white or rose, go ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is very exciting because it's a request we've had, I'd say probably 10,000 times in the last several weeks, is for men's rings. And I haven't had any. So tonight is the night we bring out the men's ring. It's our official top of the hour. We're so glad you're with us tonight. Again, let us know what requests you have, if any at all. We'll help you out with those. But this is the men's ring, and we decided to go pretty classic here with a diamond in the center in an oval shape. Another stone that's going to look larger than it actually weighs. Isn't that exciting? Because as we know, big diamonds get kind of pricey. So it's kind of cool to bring you a really big size in a diamond. So who are the gentlemen out there that have been asking me for diamonds? Hopefully they didn't give up on us. So I told you we were working on some. We were trying to get them ready before the event wrapped up, and voila, here it is tonight. So again, glad you're with us now. I do think that this style could be a ladies style as well if you like a lot of gold. So just keep that in mind. I would wear this ring because I like a lot of gold. I like a bigger ring. So this is something that gals can wear as well. We also do the white, the yellow, or the rose. So you have no worries there. If you have a different gold color in mind, be our guest. We'll do that. It's item number 112-4624. And here's the deal. We have gone on, I don't remember when this event started, to be honest with you, but it's been a while. It's been weeks. And there's not been anything to show you. And I gotta say, in gents jewelry. So this is pretty astounding. And I know we never have as many gentlemen shopping as ladies. That's a fact. However, so I'm kind of rolling the dice here. But I know that in its absence, we've been missing it. We've been wanting it. We've been hoping for one. This is a 51-point oval white diamond. It is a VS clarity, and it also is set with diamonds around it. That's another 29 points there. So you're getting 80 points in diamonds overall, and a lot of gold, and a fully finished under gallery, and your choice of gold color, because I know a lot of our gentlemen will love yellow gold. That's an option too. We just started with the white gold to kind of brag and boast here a little bit about that diamond quality. Wanted you to see that there's just, again, bright white diamonds in a big size are always specialty. Let's bring this down. I really wanted to try something. And I know that we don't have a lot of people here usually at this time of the evening because still everyone's kind of getting settled from the evening here, a lot going on in prime time. So here's what I'm going to offer you. There is a $49.99 gents ring here that is my sale price that would get you an extra $500 instant coupon. That would be $44.99. Here's what I'm going to do instead. Because I feel bad, and we have tried, and boy, did I have some angry requesters in the last couple of weeks saying, I can't believe there's no gents jewelry. There really hasn't been, right? Wayne's nodding his head. I know, Jess, you had some angry shoppers there. They're going, how can there not be a gents ring? And there was nothing to show you. So here's where we have finally made something for you. Put it in, to make anything right now, anything in jewelry is costly. The way gold's going, the way diamonds are going, and the fact that we opted to go classic here with diamonds and gold and nothing more, that was a very, I would say, pretty nervy thing to do, because that's the two most high-end things right now in the jewelry industry. It's gold and diamonds. So this is not giving us a lot of flexibility on price, and that's why it's $49.99, except for the fact that I want to make up for the fact that we haven't had anything in the last several weeks. So this would be the perfect time. Is it a gents ring? Maybe perhaps could it be a wedding set upgrade? Yes. It could be a wedding band. If you want to add diamonds, let's say a lot of guys start with a simple band and maybe you want to add something a little bit wider or a little bit heavier, or you want something with diamonds, great. If you just love a pinky ring, this could work for a lot of gentlemen as a great pinky ring size. It's kind of that mid-size gent style. It's all finished on the inside. We make sure it's comfortable for you. You have the option of the gold color, so never hesitate on that. Just try to imagine it in the yellow or the rose, and we can make that happen for you. However, I really want to try something here. This is $49.99. We're working on a very tight little margin here on the sale event, and usually we're going below our cost. This is new. It's diamonds and gold, so there leaves very little leeway. I'm going to help you right now. We're going to do the forbidden, and we're going to put it on the auction block, because it's just, again, I can only give you that $49.99 price plus your 10%, which is great. That's $44.99. But what I want to try to do is make this a little easier and make it more affordable, and so we kind of have to go this route. I will put it on the auction block, and I'm not starting at $4,000. or $3,000 or $2,500. We're going to make this really simple and easy. You're getting 80 points in diamonds, but really it breaks down with that one big individual center stone. That oval is everything. That oval's where it counts. Let's take a look at it. It's not even going to be $2,500. We're going to get you great value. I want to show you the inside. This is how the ring is finished. It's in solid gold, white, yellow, or rose. It's going to be a $10 increment, whereas, yes, you would still take 10% off. I'm aware that we probably have a lot of the gentlemen looking for gents rings that probably gave up on us a long time ago. So that is why I am giving you the option to get your own auction started with your own price in mind instead of the $5,000 it should well be. We're really trying here, because I know you waited, and we are again showing our thanks and appreciation for you hanging out and bearing with us and showing patience, and that we haven't had anything to show you in white diamond gents rings or anything in gents jewelry. So how about this? $2,000 to start, $2,000 bucks. $10 increments. Let me tell you, at this point in the show, it's probably not going to be a million people bidding, so this is the chance to come on in, steal the ring, get your 10% extra off. If that were to get the open, it'd be still $200 extra off that price tag. So there is more savings than even meets the eye here at a super, super low open, when you probably know what's happening with big diamonds. Big diamonds, they have a serious, serious spike that's been happening in pricing, and they've always done that. They've always elevated. There's never been a moment in time where diamonds have crashed, right? Diamonds are always on that kind of steady incline up in value. But now, more recently in the last several years, like so many other aspects of life, we've been seeing them really spike and go up to dramatically higher price tags. And we have no open, and I want to try it on because, you know what, I was saying it could be a ladies ring as well. I think it could be. It's not size for me, of course, but look at how beautiful that is, or handsome. It kind of works either way. It's a great, what I call the mid-size. It's definitely a large ring. But as far as gents rings go, I would say a mid-size. A lot of rings are smaller than this and still more narrow. I'll tell you what. Well, I think I was right. I estimated that maybe a lot of people gave up on the gents jewelry, and our ladies, I don't want to alienate our gals, so we're going, wait, I'm here for the ladies jewelry, so what do we do? I'll tell you what, we're going to make this even better than $2,000 because I'm really, at this point, we've invested a couple minutes into it, want to make sure it goes. So let's help you right now. We're verifying? Hey, operators, just shout it out if you got the open, because we can just go ahead and run the auction here, because I'm seriously mulling over the fact that I might have to go even lower to get the open, and I'm willing to do it. So at least the good news about this sale is that we really just are on one singular mission, and that is to move everything. So regardless of how much money we have to lose to do it, that's what's happening. So do we have $2,000? I think we're still verifying. So I'll tell you what, I can make this even better. Do you have a question there?
What's the color of the center stone?
Okay, so we'll talk about that, guys. We're going to do this. It's not even going to be $2,000. Let's not even ask for 19, 18. We had some calls. They're not on this. They're not bidders. So I'm going from 19 to 18 to 17 to 16, and you know what? I'm going to get this one a home. I think we can. I really do. I think that when you take gold and diamonds, two of the most well-known commodities out there, and you put them up at a discount like this where we are under cost. We are the factory that made it. We finished it this afternoon on today, this Thursday afternoon. It was completed. We know exactly what it cost. We know it's an over half-carat diamond in the middle. We know it's a via stone. And we know that we are at $1,600 with still no open. So let's go even lower than that, and we're going to see what we can do, because again, the mission here is to move it no matter what. Take a look. We're going to get this done, and we're going to start it. You know what? Just go ahead. $1,500. $1,500, and we have an incredible oval stone. It is a fabulous oval over half carat, and that is a not lab grown. No. This is a natural diamond. We don't do lab grown. We don't do synthesized. We don't do simulated. We are looking for a okay, we don't have it. So let's give it 60 seconds and then we move right along. And if anybody wants to get it going, keep in mind there would also be 10% off, which FYI would be $1,350 if you were to win it at this opening bid. So just a heads up there. But look at how much, I mean, ignore the diamonds for a minute, which is a weird statement to make, because who wants to ignore diamonds? Diamonds are important, but look at the gold. Look at the depth at the very, very back. Look at the depth of the gold. Look at how wide this band gets. I know it's mirror finish, so it's kind of picks up some glare. But look how wide that band gets. Look at the depth of the gold around it. Look at the inside under gallery we have. And tell me if you think you're going to get that amount of 14 karat gold anywhere for $1,500, because I'm actually in the industry and I can tell you 100% without fail. By the way, gold is gold. So I don't care if you're shopping a cheap jewelry store or an expensive jewelry store. Gold is gold. So if it's 14K solid all the way through, that's what you judge it on. You don't look at it, well, that store on Rodeo Drive is going to charge more. Of course they will. Of course they will. They have huge overheads. Then maybe the mall store that's, you know, got a 25% off sale, or where they're going out of business or whatever it is, right? But gold is gold. So there, it doesn't matter whose name is etched in the back as the hallmark, gold is gold. So when you think about what does somebody else get for a tiny little 2mm 14 karat gold band, and they're getting $4,000 for a 2mm band all the way around, like a classic men's wedding band, and it's $4,000 for a 2mm paper thin band, and we're up here with this huge gold band. Again, you could never get it for $1,500. This would be 10% off. It's got a big diamond. I'm up here talking to nobody, I think, because we have no open, so it's okay. But here's, oh, do we have the open? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm up here talking, and since then, we do have the open. So we've got $1,500, and I'll tell you what, just to make sure this goes really fast, because we spent enough time on it, I'll just give it a 2-minute power auction clock. We'll just send it out. And that way, we've got the open at 15. Keep in mind that would be $1,350, by the way. So if somebody does get it at 15, which right now they are, because obviously we've got that one bidder, so we know it's going to go. But they're not even paying $1,500. Their bid is $15. They're not even paying that because you still get 10% off. So there's no reason to hold back on, let's say, $1,510 or $1,550 or $1,600 is the next bid, because what it's going to come down to is owning it or not owning it. It's going to somebody. We just don't know who yet. That's why we have 2 minutes to figure it out. So take a look, because it's definitely going out the door now. We've got that open. So you've got it now at, who's got the open here? So we'll see who that is. And remember, that's with an extra 10% after you win it. Extra savings gets even better. Love that. $1,500 and last call. Well, turns out we didn't really need to bring a Gents ring after all, but we did, and now it's here, and now it's going. So here's what's happening. I don't have much jewelry here in the inventory. I got tens of thousands of pieces. And there is very little I can do in a ring for $1,500. And they don't always have big diamonds. Big diamonds are pricey. Big diamonds are expensive. If not, we'd all be walking around with 50 karat diamonds on our hand, right? And we'd be like, oh, how big is your diamond? Mine's 58 carats. How big is yours? Oh, mine's 52 carats. And how big is yours? Oh, mine's 61 carats. That's not possible. Big diamonds get expensive. And that means when they hit a 20-pointer, 1/5 of a carat, when they hit a 25-pointer, a 1/4 carat, when they hit a 33-pointer, and when they hit a 1/3 of a carat, they go up. Well, that's another one of those really beautiful magic sizes. We have a 51-pointer, so it's not only hit the 50-point half-carat mark, it's gone up and over it, which should be a lot of money. And instead, it's set in a ring with a lot of gold. It's got 29 points of additional diamonds around it. It's in any gold you want, any size you need, and it's shipped to your door for free. And by the way, you still, if you think, oh no, I'm never going to like it, try it, because you have the option to keep it or send it back. This is a true money-back guarantee situation. So you can say what you will. There's the naysayers out there that go, yeah, they can never sell that for that. Well, we are. We're about to in 15 seconds. We're about to do the unthinkable and the impossible. It's what we do every day. So if you haven't started to tune in, you got to tune in every day, because you never know what's going to happen or what value is going to come up next. And we tend to run it this way. We tend to just one-up ourselves. We tend to have better values every day that goes by. Yet this sale is about to wrap up and end on Monday. So say goodbye to 10% off. Mwah, kiss it goodbye. It's all here right now. So shop what you can. Let's see if we've got, do we have 1510 by any of our bidders or viewers? Anybody want to go 1510 or more? Nope. All right. Got it? Yes, no? Let me know. Talk to me. We've got a couple people on the phone lines that are verifying. We'll see if they're in on this one. Yes or no? Got to find out. How we doing? Done? All right, sold. Congratulations. There goes our Gents ring. And then don't forget about that Zambian emerald that we have for the gals as well. The 5.5 carat is here. The 20 carat Tanzanite is still here. And this one is gone. Congratulations. What shall we show you next? Mandarin garnet, perhaps, maybe a big Tanzanite or two. We've got those as well. I've got one yellow sapphire that looks like a yellow diamond. Let's show that very quickly. It's 1125672. Take a look. Yeah, that does. That looks like a big yellow diamond, impressive carat 80 size in that oval. It's going to be 67 points in diamonds, what I call the hidden hearts design with the heart shapes on the sides. And that is a double halo with just a little extra. accent and detail along the edges, but that's going to be 5672, and we only have one. So welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Labor Day weekend, guys. It's pretty much we're there, right? Judging on the freeways today, I think everyone is taking Friday off too, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Hopefully you're getting a lot of time off. I hope so, and I hope you'll be with us over the course of the weekend to celebrate our last final days of our customer appreciation event. And so this is our carat 80 in the oval, unheated, yellow sapphire, bright like a diamond, 67 points in diamonds, but there is only one, and we'll blow it out right now. First caller's gonna get it, and let's take a look at it on the hand here, and then let me know who got that diamond ring so I can congratulate them. Very well done there, and look at that. This is not the price though, because the problem is I don't have a carat 80 yellow. The biggest one I can show you is here later on today. It's a 156 I'm gonna show you, but right now, or actually 154. But this is gonna be that stone that gives you the look of, you're still getting great durability with sapphire. It's on a second only to diamonds, so you can wear it like you do a diamond. Wear your sapphires and rubies all the time. They can put up with your daily wear. And we're gonna make this really affordable, not $49.99, but a lot better than that. Saving you a lot of money, it's what we do. It's what we're here to do. The luxuries of fine jewelry should not be out of reach. We believe in that. And this is where we bring it. And yes, our everyday incredible values, we're industry leaders in that sense, but they are better right now with this sale going on. So take advantage of it as you can. It's not $49, $39, $29, or even $19.99. This has been so much fun. Honestly, giving away jewelry is my favorite thing in the whole world to do. I do it every day for 3 hours a day, and I love to do it, but I gotta say this event is really stunning. So instead of even 19, 18, 17, see, it just gets better. Just when you think we can't lose any more money or save you any more money, we do. And I'm going to make this $1,699 only, and that's going to be down to $1,529 as a matter of fact. So you get it for $1,529 and change, and that would be that. So a really important way to shop a super cool, very affordable piece of jewelry right there. And yeah, it's down to $1,529 if you'd like to get it. So give us your request too, because we only have about an hour and 40 minutes left tonight. So we would love your request. We'd love to hear from you. What are you looking for? Is there anything we can bring out from the vault? That's always something that, again, it makes it a lot easier to know exactly what you're thinking of, and we can bring it right out for you. So happy to do that. Also have some big blue wings. I've got pendants for you. We've got the specialty cuts. You've already seen the round pendant, but listen, there's already been a couple of things here. We've had a pendant with Mandarin and Paraiba, and now I have a pendant with a fancy cut Tanzanite and Paraiba. Another first. So look at this. Oh my goodness. Well, not for everybody, but for one caller who wants the most immaculate, perfect combination, rarity and rarity, and again, neon and neon. Isn't it cool? It's item number 112-5486. That Paraiba is in the bail. It's a beautiful pear shape, kind of a squatty pear. And then it's got a 621 fancy cut tansy, which is actually like, think pear shape meets almost like, we're seeing kind of the top point there like a trillion, and then the bottom has got this nice rounded base. It's 18 karat solid white gold. It's a 621 fancy cut tansy with a 27 point Paraiba, and then still diamonds around each, so that's going to be 34 points in white diamonds. It really is sometimes though, guys, it's not always about even carat weights as much as here it is about the combination. The fact that we can bring it and nobody else can. We saw that earlier with Mandarin and Paraiba together. Now we're seeing with Tanzanite and Paraiba together. It really is that extra rarity of saying to yourself, who really is going to have this option besides TVON? Who's going to be able to bring something like this? Only we can, and that's the beauty of it. So it's a real exclusive here, not just because it's the best of the best in blue wing, but to have the Paraiba capable to create this custom design, which also, by the way, it was $12,999. That's what I'm supposed to get. Obviously, that's not going to work tonight, so we're going to make it a lot more affordable for you. Don't forget about the yellow sapphire that's still here. Let me show this one on the hand from a distance. There it is. There's the length you're going to get. Isn't that attractive? There are some great earrings, by the way, that could go with this too if you want that sort of shape in your Tanzanite. We can do that as well, but let's take a look at the length that's going to give you here. It's going to be 1 1/8 top to bottom. And then that Paraiba, you got to see it on the neckline though, because that's super important here, just to get it more or less in a lower light so you can really also see the true color that Tanzanite gives and the specialty cutting and the way it flashes as it moves. Then that Paraiba combined with it is awfully important, isn't it? So put your favorite chain with it, and that's going to be a lot better than even $9,999. Take another look at it close up. Let's get you great value here. And no way is it going to stick around because it's under $5,000. It is. I went from $99.99, now I'm going to $49.99, not stopping there either. Blow it out right now. First caller will get it. There is one exclusive piece like this. There's nothing else ever like it. We've had one ring before ever with Paraibas paired up with Tanzanite. This one's going to be $4,888. At checkout, $43.99 That is it. So if you would like to have Tanzanite and Paraiba together, there's your way to do it right now. So $43.99. Let me know, and then we'll see who's got it. That's a one only as well. And don't forget earrings that could coordinate well with it. I know at this point we have a lot of you that have the rings, maybe looking for a little something special to go with it, right? To pair it up, because just because the Paraiba is added, that doesn't mean that's not going to go with your classic Tanzanite and diamond rings. It will. And then you've got that just extra special nod to combining two really rare stones. Obviously, the Paraiba is incredibly rare. You're getting still a beautiful color and quality about that Paraiba. That shorter pear shape is very distinctive, isn't it? And really makes for a good bail. So that's here if you'd like it, $43.99 and 20 cents at checkout. Amazing, isn't it? What we're doing there. All right, keeping on going here. We've got a lot to show you, so we'll just keep on moving. And by the way, any requests, I really would like to have them. We've only had one so far. We'd like to get a few more of those going throughout the night. And we do have a yellow tourmaline that's beautiful. We've got a great pendant in yellow tourmaline, some Tanzanite, some Paraiba drops, some great looking Congolese blue greens. I know the Congolese stone we had earlier is gone. That was the big Rubellite. And then also, if anybody is looking at big necklaces and you like all diamonds, look at this on my neckline here. This is it's an all diamond piece that's actually about 5 carats in diamonds. So if this is of interest to anybody, if you like the look you're getting there with those diamonds that are bezel set within that little glass window, if you like that look, those move. And that's very, very high-end designer. I think we all know. There's been a designer for a long time doing designs like that that cost a fortune. So that's our big diamond necklace. It's going to get you $470 in diamonds. So if you're curious, let me know. And then we'll go back to our wheel and take another look at that Tanzanite Paraiba combination you have there. That's a beauty. And then we also have some new earrings for you that are going to be from that same diamond designer we just saw the pendant from. Here's how we go about it. This is a great earring. These are new. So new hoops. And what we have here is the look of a big pear-shaped diamond. But there's no pear shape in this hoop. This is one of my favorite things in the whole world. I worked with a big designer many years ago where I created big couture designer. They're on Rodeo, they're on Madison. Collaborated with them because they knew that, you know, just having a heritage in diamonds as I do, they wanted to put together some new hoops, and I'm kind of the hoop queen. So it's always my favorite thing to wear. I don't really leave the house without a hoop earring on of some kind. Well, I made some hoops, and my inspiration was my mom, because when I was growing up, she had these amazing hoops that she had built for her down in the downtown jewelry district in Los Angeles. It's one of the big wholesale districts, and it was something that to this day, I just think of her, and not many designers do this. She custom designed them. So yes, it was technically my mom who custom designed this, but I gave her credit, and they were called the Linda hoops, and rightfully so. But the whole idea was it was a hoop that was all just a hoop that was about 1.5 inches, but then it had a big stone right there in the front of the hoop sitting forward. So it was almost like your concept of a diamond solitaire, but in the center of a hoop to really dress up a hoop but still make it classic and wearable. So that's really what this is a nod to as well. Now, those designer earrings that I designed many, many years ago for that big designer, they were $72,000 for the hoop earrings. So I know that's a little more than what I think you and I like to spend on jewelry around here. And the good news is we can bring you that quality without having you spend that kind of money. So this is really the nod to that. But instead of doing 1.5 inches, we know from experience here, because you know, I've been here for 8 years. I know what you generally like as far as the size that's most popular in earring is usually a 3/4 inch. So we created a new hoop that's going to, again, bring all those diamonds forward. So the front is where you're paying for diamonds, right? So you always want to see them. So bring them all up front, give you the look of a big diamond, which if those were one big diamond pear shape, then they would also cost about $10,000. So instead, we have the look of created by baguettes and rounds that are brought together to make the look of a pear shape, and then keep the hoop also featuring the white diamonds up front, okay? So this is how, wait till you see them on, because you're going to love them. Now, it's all 18 karat gold. It's item number 1128903. I have had these in our inventory for some time. I have not shown them. That is all because, as you know about this designer, it's 18 karat gold. The combination of the baguettes and rounds is still very pricey to make. So it's actually going to be 18 points in the baguettes, and it's going to be 25 points in the rounds. So a grand total of 43 points. They look like more. They are white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. We're still going to give you that choice, but you got to hear me out on this. I have refrained from showing them to you. I refused. They've probably been here close to a year because they were $3,999. And I know you guys, because I'm the same way, I'm thinking, is anybody out there going to spend $4,000 for 43 points in diamonds? I'm asking you sincerely, would you pay $4 grand here on this show for 43 points? Now, everywhere else, yeah, that's normal. But here, we have a different expectation for value. It's still a click enclosure. It's hinged at the base. Look at that. That's a lot of 18 karat gold in that hoop. I'm not talking about a heavy earring. I'm not talking about something you have to save for a special occasion to wear. These are just such a distinctive, unique, bright way. There's that 3/4 inch I was telling you about, which tends to be the sweet spot of length we love. Tried and true favorites. It's not going to be $39.99. By the way, there's also, I had them do this for you. We have the post lower than the diamonds. So this means that it's going to give you full piercing coverage. So if you don't like your piercing, and it's seen better days. Let's face it, I don't care if you have the most perky, perfect piercing in the world and it's brand new. Nobody wants to look at a piercing. You want to look at the diamonds around the piercing. That's what they look like from a distance. Do you see how beautiful? And of course, I've got my other earrings on, but look at how stunning that is, where you see what, again, looks like that amazing pear shape you have that, again, is made of baguettes and rounds. That's going to be completely done up. Diamonds from one top to the bottom there, all the way around. They look incredible. They are incredible, and we're still giving you a gold color choice. And the best part is, I thought, well, during this event, since I haven't loved $4,000, let's get you a better value. This is the event to do it. So that's what they look like from a distance. That's still your everyday wearable, but they look different than what you typically see or typically find in a hoop earring. So let's sell them out. Let's go back up close. Super easy to put on. They just click close. There's a hinge right at the bottom. They just click into place. They lock. You'll hear it click. When you do hear that little sound, you know they're secure, they're locked, they're good to go, and it's not even going to be $39.99. So are we ready to party with diamond hoops? Because this is a new, fresh way, an updated style, a high-end way to do a diamond hoop when they are not going to be $39.99, and we are going to be mad on the phone lines here. It's one of those few occasions tonight and throughout the event where I do have more than one pair. Thank goodness. We've got a little bit of quantity, but that doesn't mean I've got one for everybody. Like one per state is always the term. Like then you know you have 50 of them to go around. I don't have that. We don't have 10, but we have a couple for you. So it should be just right. If you can dial really early, make sure you get it on the phone lines because they're not even $39. They're not even half off. This is why we're taking these down to this event. This is the only time we could do this. This is the magic moment to make it happen for you, and they're not even going to be $19.99. Your half off sale is coming even lower so that if you want a unique, fresh take, I collect hoops. I have more hoops than I would ever admit. Y'all think I'm crazy. If I told you how many hoops I had at home, you would think I'm absolutely crazy, nuts, like commit me. This is it, guys. This is the way, if you're the same way and you can't get enough because you know how good they look and how flattering they are and how timeless they are, let me tell you something. You need these hoops in your life because they will be your go-to favorites. And they will look more expensive than all the other hoops you have because they give the look like they have that big center pair, and that's the difference maker. And they're not even $19.99. They're going to be a lot better than that. So if you haven't dialed, do so because they will not last, especially when they're not even going to be $1,000. I am truly selling these out. We're going to get every last pair home, and I hope we have enough to go around for everybody who wants one because they're also going to be $9.99 plus an extra 10%, which if you think is not a big deal, that's another $100 just for the sake of customer appreciation. And you get them for $8.99 and change at checkout. And we've got 60 seconds because we've already got 2 pairs spoken for, and that's before the madness on the phone lines that's about to take place. This is the moment to get them. And for $8.99, you get that tremendous, remember it's 18 karat gold, that's a huge upgrade to get. Most earrings are just not made in anything but 14K. So you get that extra level, you get that really divine, that 75% pure gold. It really is what keeps them more hypoallergenic for you as well, so that you don't have those little reactions as we do to alloys, right? That is so critical here. And $8.99 if you'd like a pair, that's it. 30 seconds remaining. You'll never see them on the air again. That kind of goes for everything during this event. Can't see them on the air time and time again. What's going on there, Wayne? Oh my goodness. Where has he been? Is he okay? Everything's good? What's he doing tonight? Oh, really? And what happened? Did he get it? Okay. Well, it's a cryptic answer, Wayne, but I want to say hi to Stanley, no matter what. Let's say hi to Stanley. Hi, Stanley. Thanks so much. It's been a while since I've heard from you. Let me know if you need anything. Let me know if I can, write any notes to your daughter, or I want to know how she's doing. How's the cheerleading competition stuff going? His daughter's a coach. Yeah, coaches are great, right? Coaches are cool, right? Yeah. So bravo to her. Yeah, and she's doing big things. So I love that. Well, thanks, Stanley, for checking in. Nice to have you. All right, let's move on. So we're going to keep on moving. We got some things to do here. We got an hour and a half. So we got 90 minutes. How can we spend it? What can we show you? Is there anything you want to request at all? We got some jewelry to move. My goal is to try to find what you like, or you could just choose to make it easy on me and you could tell me what you want to see. That's even easier. But again, that requires a phone call, so we hope you'll do it. And, just tell us what you're looking for. We'll help you out. So let's get to this. We've got other diamond rings, but you know what? This designer is kind of pricey. So that's why you'll never see them less. They were $4,000. That's why I haven't shown them to you. My bad. But again, which is my most hated phrase, so I apologize for saying that. If that bugs you the way it bugs me, I don't know why it just came out, but I hate that phrase. But anyway, I haven't shown them, so again, that's on me. But this is where tonight, if this freedom is here to bring you a value and save you thousands of dollars, you know I'm going to do it. So $8.99 is your actual price at checkout. Take those, add those to the collection. If you're gifting hoops and you're not sure where to go, let me tell you, I have sold literally over $1 billion worth of jewelry, and yet the hoop size that everybody tends to love universally is the 3/4 inch length, which is exactly what these are. So they tend to be very, very popular with everybody, from younger to really any age. So it always is. This is a sophisticated, higher end. And like I said, when I designed them years and years ago for a designer, it was $72,000. So I think that, that's a little more than a lot of us want to spend. So this is a great option to get a nice look, similar idea. And then also look at this. That's a new Tourmaline. That's a golden. We just had this comment yesterday. It was, is there any Jonite? That's actually a yellow Tourmaline, so that is Jonite. In that radiant cut, it's a pendant. We also have a beautiful Congolese. What about Tanzanite? Are you guys all done with Tanzanite? Are you sick of it? I know, right? I say that in jest because we can't get enough of it. I don't think ever we'll be able to get enough of it. And soon we'll be talking about it in past tense. Like, remember when we had Blue Wing Block D? Well, I am very proud to say that we've got a very special opportunity to get you a Blue Wing Block D in a ring tonight if you don't yet have one. I know you and I, if you don't have one yet, we're in the minority, that's for sure. But the good news is I do have a 544, and it's a classic oval and a beautiful mounting. And we did have the great 20 karat earlier, which is still here. But there's also this classic, oh yeah, that's the mounting we love so much, that beautiful classic split shank halo, mix it all together, looking good, doesn't it? It's going to be on the hand here as well. It's item number 1125596. Check that out. Great red flashes in that oval. Happy summer, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy holiday weekend almost. I know we start the weekend right here, right now, don't we? It is. It's just a fabulous weekend to shop. We got our last final days to save you 10% on anything and everything you want. Look at the red flashes on this 544. Museum Reserve 134 in diamonds as well. And then look at that, diamonds side to side as far as you can see as you wear it. That's a beautiful look in your white, yellow, or rose gold. It is a carat 34 in diamonds there too. And we'll go ahead and blow it out for you. Make it an easy deal. So this is not part of a wheel because I'm kind of limited on what I have now. This tends to be the size that everyone's always requesting, is somewhere in that, 5 carat-ish range. So happy to have that. Don't forget about those diamond earrings. We have one pair left, by the way. So they've been very popular. They're still selling even though we're not looking at them. That's kind of the case with everything tonight. So they're still going out. And by the way, Maria, if you're out there and you requested an emerald, I've got an emerald set aside for you, Maria. So if you happen to be watching, going, where's my emerald? Let me know you're here. We will show it to you. But right now, all about, yes. Questions? We're good? What are you taking? Earrings too? Earrings. Okay, so one pair left on the earrings. That's it. They won't be long for this world. But we're going to talk about Tanzanite in a 544. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. We've just passed that halfway mark of the show. You only have to tolerate me for an hour and 22 more minutes and 30 seconds. But this is it, guys. This is the moment. Last call on the museum reserves. When the museum reserves are gone, there's nothing else here. There's nothing better than what goes in the museums. And now what was going in the museums is going to your house instead. So does that mean you have to build a big like sign out front your house saying, you know, the Blair Museum or something? I don't know, that's up to you. I do sometimes, you know, imagine that some of you guys, you have a great collection of jewelry. You might have your own names or your own kind of monikers for things, or maybe you want to name your own jewelry, whether it's a jewelry box or jewelry armoire, you might want to name it, right? It can be your own museum. Think about it. You are really getting into that super high level quality that most people will never see, let alone own. So you get a special moment here, and we're going to blow it out right now. Just going to make it easy. It's a first caller situation. I'm looking at $99.99. You know that's what happens with the Museum Reserve up to 10 carats. They've all got that price, $99.99. I'm escaping it right now. We're going lower, and I got to sell it. And we'll do any gold you want and any size you need. That's always the case. And then, of course, you get that full money back return privilege as well. So you get that chance to get it at home and wear it and then decide if you want to keep it or not. But I can tell you this, I'm going to skip the auctions. The auctions are doing me absolutely no good whatsoever. That makes sense, I guess. So here's what I'll do. It's not $49.99. We only have the one, and we're going to see. I think we were already verifying because I think that last pair of earrings is also verifying. So things are busy here now. Things are really, people are starting to tune in here and realize I've only got a few hours left total of this event. Let's make it happen. Treat yourself, ladies, gentlemen, jewelry lovers, collectors. This is a time to treat yourself. It really, truly is. Get yourself something you've always wanted, something you can't stop thinking about. Here's a classic. I love that 544 size. I can tell you right now that's one of the more wearable sizes we have. So it gives you the wearability so you know you're investing into something you're going to enjoy. It's not just going to sit in the jewelry box whether you name it or not, right? It's going to be something you bring out. You lend to your beautiful look that you're creating with your ensemble. It's part of what you wear. That's very personal. And I would say if there's a classic like this, it's the one I feel comfortable offering to so many of you because no matter what your own personal style is, you're going to love this one. And it's not going to be $49.99 either or $39 or $29.99. And this is, remember, no matter how low I go, you get to go lower. That's the beauty of it. I'm going to take it even less. You don't have to spend $29.99. This is going to come down to one of our all-time best per carats, by the way, for a museum reserve. So I would not wait if I were you because that's my goal. We don't sell it unless it does. You want better, bigger values. You want bigger discounts. You're getting it. And it's not even $29. Or $28.99. We're going to sell it in fast because we've already got two people talking about it. I would not wait if I were you. Try it out. The interesting thing is there's so many more 20 carats and 15 carats than there are 5 carats at this point. So if that's the size you want to have, it's time to go. It's time to get those pieces. Otherwise, you're going to miss out, and that's going to be very depressing. In a couple of short, who knows, weeks when we're saying, sorry, you missed the boat on the blue wings. That's going to be devastating to a lot of us. So make sure you get in now. It's not even $28.88. Let's blow it out truly. It's not even $2,799. There's a method to my madness here. And I know we're already too low. And I apologize to the jewelry gods above for doing what I'm doing. But sometimes a girl got to sell. And so here's what I'll do. I'll make it even better than $27.99, and there's a big reason why. Because when you do your calculation and when you take your extra 10% instant coupon, you are going to be amazed at what's happening right now. You don't even pay $27.99. I'm blowing it out right now, $2,777. And as good as that sounds and as good as that is, you take another, it's nearly $300 extra off of that price to get you a price that's under $2,500. So that's going to be it, guys. $27.77. Take 10% off. It's $24.99 and 30 cents. So this is the time when it looks like this on the hand, because really that's the approach. You have to see it on the hand. It gives us a little bit better optical view of it here. It gives you a better idea what to expect and what it's going to look like in person at home when you're not standing in front of these spotlights that are great at showing diamonds, but they're not really helpful when it comes to showing neon stones. The neon stones don't need a lot of light, and that's where you're seeing, again, that's what this stone is really described as. It is truly neon blues and purples and reds all together, and it's $24.99. Somebody's got to take it. It's such a huge value. I've been here a long time, but listen, I've sold over 8,000 Blue Wing Block Ds individually in gems, set into great jewelry pieces, and yet you don't see Museum Reserve come down to that pricing level. It's under $2,500 when all is said and done. That's why you take it now. And you're getting, this is not a small diamond weight. We're not saying 20 points in diamonds. We're talking about a carat and a third and then some in your overall total diamond weight. And it's all for $24.99, and one caller, whoever it's going to be, that's who's going to take it. And then we're done with that one. So let me know who's getting it. It's $24.99 for a red flash like that, and all those big individual diamonds that are going around it. Aren't they special? The way you've got the big centers, like those could be center stones and rings, right? They could be, or they could be around here, accents to the best Tanzanite that has ever existed, and we're going that way. So $27.77, it turns into, and again, I can't put that on the screen. It's an extra 10% off, but I will keep on saying it until it goes, because the truth is we don't have a 544 that is priced like this. In the rest of the inventory, it is not regular blue wing. This is another step up. Those blue wings of old are gone. They're completely done. They're sold through. So this is all we have left now at this point, which is our museum reserves. These are truly stones that could have been on display at a big-time museum with an incredible gem exhibit. Instead, it's going to your house to sit atop your hand to be that piece that, let's face it, everyone's going to be envious of, because we know Tanzanite usually has a much lighter color to it. This is $24.99, and it's still here. So I hope if you don't have one yet, you're going for this one if you like a 5.5 carat. And that's it. Final call. 15 minutes left in the hour. We've only got about an hour and plus left, so we want to bring out the North Star designer piece that we have, as well as if anybody's looking for cat's eye chrysoberyls, we got some of those. We've got a big Mandarin. I've got a this is a little shocking. Okay, so this is a designer mounting that was debuted a couple of months ago. We've only seen it maybe 3 times. I've had it with only some of the top stones in the world, like ruby, Paraiba, and now Mandarin. Do you know this mounting, this very ornate designer, detailed, wider band with stones set atop? Do you know this mounting? Let me show it to you here. If you've never seen this, take a good look at it. And actually, I'm going to flip it around because there's actually kind of a top and a bottom direction to it. And you can see how everything is stacked on top of the band. Tanzanite's still here if you'd like it. Actually, it's so top heavy, it kind of does either this, where it leans back, or it leans forward. There's no way to really set it balanced here unless I help it. So that's just kind of an indicator of how big and heavy the gold band is, right? Well, this is item number 11256117. This is going to be a little cray-cray. I hope you're ready, Mandarin lovers. We already have the Mandarin cell with the Paraiba. You know, the pendant, that's gone. Now we're looking at a 65-point private collection Mandarin. Heavy designer mounting. We've seen it twice. Ruby. Oh, no, that's not true. We had it with purple sapphire. So we've had it 3 times. Prior to this, ruby out of Burma, Paraiba Tourmaline out of Mozambique, and a purple sapphire. Those are the 3 times we've had this design before. It is one of the higher end designs we've ever brought. And it's just, again, it's very detailed. It's still classic in that we start with the bigger, wider band, but then you add, you're setting diamonds on top of that. You're building and building. I mean, think of how you build a building, right? And it's layers and layers and layers stacked. That's almost how this design is built. It's got cutouts that look like animal print, super cool. And then it's got diamonds top and bottom. And then it's actually, if you look at the way the stone is set down the middle at an angle, it's got all this interesting, almost like a halo, but deconstructed, of diamonds that run up top. Let me show it from the side profile. Do you see how that's elevated? It sits like another layer. We have a diamond weight here of 2/3 of a carat, 65 points in the diamonds. I don't know which way do we like it, that way or this way? Or we'll just show it on the hand and that'll make sense. You can choose white gold. If you want contrast, go white gold. If you want rose gold, it's interesting, try it. But I would say yellow gold or white gold are your best bets. Just decide if you like the richness of the yellow or if you want the contrast of the white gold, but I'm going to absolutely, completely wow you right now. This is going to be a moment in time. And then, Dawn, we've got your earrings coming up, but this is absolutely wild. I'm going to try it on again. It's, what do those stones have in common that I shared with you? Purple sapphire, Paraiba, and Burma ruby. They're all some of the most expensive stones in the world. Now we're adding another. A Mandarin garnet. You're not going to pay, oh my goodness, get me away from $49.99. I've seen it way too much today. The beauty of it is, haven't stuck with it once. Let's blow it out. I need one caller. Holler at me. Well, you have to call. You can't just holler at your TV. You got to call. You've got to call, get connected to us, tell us what gold color, tell us what ring size, go true to size on this one. It's going to taper nicely in the back. But when I tell you this is not going to last, That's because I should have saved this actually for the top of the hour. Probably would have been really appropriate for a 9 o'clock special. Instead, here it is at 8:47. And it's going to make an impression. And it's going to be the blowout. And I know we've gotten really, guys know what the word jaded means? I said that the other day and I think people were confused. I think jaded means like you're used to it. Like we're just kind of, nothing impresses you anymore. You're so over it because usually you're used to something, right? I feel like we're jaded at this point. This sale's been going on for so long. I feel like we're kind of just jaded to it. Like we all kind of like, yeah. So I see her up there. Every single piece is marked down under cost and great. Well, I don't think that there's ever been a value like this one ever. So even if we are feeling a little bit comfortable or used to these great discounts we've been doing, this one's going to be a wow. And that's why I'm encouraging you to ignore $5,000 that's sitting up there on that screen. And if you want a Mandarin, get on those phone lines and grab it before it's gone, because I'm going to wow you. And I know you're expecting me to go to maybe $2,500 and cut that price in half, and you save your 10% and you take $250 off and all that. That's still $2,250. And I want to try something. This is just, again, experimentation of live TV, home shopping style. Okay? This is how we do it. And if you don't have Mandarin, yeah, this is the stone that's elevating as fast as Paraiba is. It's the one that's getting price tags that are similar to Paraiba right now because it's completely mined out, yet it's a super young gem. There were only 2 years that separated the discovery of Paraiba and the discovery of Mandarins. And even though they are nowhere similar, nowhere alike, nowhere related, one's a Tourmaline, one's a garnet, there's a lot of similarities in kind of their history and their panache. And that is because discovered in 89, that was Paraiba. Discovered in 91, that's Mandarin garnet. Both mined out a few short years later, and now we're all fighting over it. And so it's highly in demand, and yet it's going to be super affordable, and it's not $49 or even $29.99. Yes. Here's the Tanzanite again on the hand. Sure enough, it's the 544, right? Did she see, by the way, the pendant? Did she see the 20 karat in the pendant? Because that's a good one. Here's the Tanzanite 544 again. Let me know if you'd like that one. I think it's still available, but I'm not sure because we have every single line locked up and can't get anyone through at the moment. So I'll probably have to pause a little bit on our fabulous Mandarin, but that's what we're doing right now, is just showing this one on the hand one more time with all the red flashes. That's the 544 with the carat 34 with the split shank on the sides. Really gorgeous. Look at all the reds. That's what's so impressive. And I know we expect it. We expect reds. We expect that all the time, but you've got a good one there. Now, this is not $2,777. It's not going to be $2,500 on the Mandarin. It's not $2,000. It's not $1,999. And again, the mounting is important. No doubt about it. The mounting is important. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, guys, on the Mandarin. It's not $19.99. We are very busy on the phone lines, honestly. This is when other shopping networks take a little break and run their promos to try and cool down the phone lines. I have no such thing. If I tell Tony to run the promo, he's going to go, what? Run the promo. You know the promo. We don't have any of those. We have no commercials. We have no, hey, what's coming up? So this is it. I'm just going to blow it out right now. And you know what? Let's just give you a great value. That's not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. It's not $12.99. It's not $11.99. It's not $10.99. I've lost my mind. That's all that's happening right now. We're going to get it out the door. You save 10%. It's an incredible mounting. It is a wider band of gold. It's got diamonds layered on top of it, and it's not even $1,000. I'm making it $9.99. First caller, let's do it. And then you take $100 off. That's it. $8.99 for that ring. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So if you were kind of being lulled into a jewelry hypnosis here, well, it is time to snap right out of it, because we just have one of the most incredible buys. I know it was broken up with a little Tanzanite action, but this is the moment to get in on your bright, gleaming, shining Mandarin garnet. Wayne, what were you shopping for over there? Thinking about what? This ring. Now, let me ask you a personal question. Were they thinking about a price different than $9.99? Would they be more comfortable with a $2,499 price tag? Because it just simply cannot go any lower than that price. It cannot. That is just unheard of. unheard of. So $8.99 and it's here. Oh my goodness. We'll give it 60 seconds. We got to go. Lots more to show you. Very little time. We got an hour and 7 minutes remaining. I would love your requests. We do have a request here coming up for some beautiful Savorite earrings. So I want to get to those before it gets too late. Dawn had asked for these. Let's show them. I know we had this very important man. You know what? A lot of times there seems to be kind of a delayed shopping response tonight. We are having, some of those delays show through where pieces are going after the fact. That's okay. Just make sure you dial in. This is what's coming up, Dawn. The Savorite. Oh my goodness. Match pair of Savorite earrings. Can you believe there's another one that looks just like it? I'm showing you the other one now. That is uncanny. Look at that. Amazing matching. We're going to show them next. Brand new reduced price on those Savorite drops. 1114488 is next. Hey, the Mandarin's still here if you want it for $8.99. One more time on the hand on this one because that's a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds and a beautiful rare stone for $899. So that'll be it. Congrats if you get it. We've got a few seconds remaining on that one. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold is your choice of. Thank you so much. Let's keep on moving. We've got a lot to show you here, but of course, this is where it is last call on the show. We're getting towards last call on the event as well. Just want to remind you of that. I know we have a busy holiday week coming up. There's millions and millions of you on the go. I get that, so want to remind you that this does wrap up on Monday night. I would hate for you to miss out on your favorites, so give us a call if we can help you with anything. Monday night is just a few short days away. Here comes our Savorite earring match set here. These are probably not going to sit on their own, so let me show you each one individually. It's 1114488. It's a Savorite garnet, very large size. They're going to be 245 total weight here in private collection Mandarins. And let's go ahead and show them together if I can. I'll do that. We'll see how well I can do with left-handed tweezing today. And it's also going to be finished on the inside. Great finishing in an undergallery on an earring. A little more rare to see. Only one pair, of course. They're 245, which means they're about 1.25 carats each. And there they are together. So you can really see that is a match pair. That is a match pair and about 2 carats in diamonds as well. So it's a lever back. Starts there with the fabulous diamonds in the front. Then you get the double halo around it. They're in the yellow gold, or you can change it. It's a carat 97 in diamonds. I'm still not quite over that. There's one other time I've seen this earring and it was with some beautiful cognac diamonds we had. These are, again, stunning Savorites. I want to show you this one here, but there's a little bit of that tiered style from the side profile. I'll pop one on for you as well after I show you this length that it's going to give you, because that's important as well. They're about 1.25 inches or so. At least that's what it says. I better check that just to make sure that's correct. And they are, yeah, I would say actually 1.1 inches, and I'll explain why, because what you're actually going to see when they're on, the diamonds begin more at 1.1 inches there. So you'll see them on now. I'm going to pop one on. We can take a look at that side profile for the moment, just so I can pop one on for you. And then we're going to get these out the door. These started at $17,999. Then they went down to $99.99. I got good news. They're actually a lot less right now. And you can see what they look like from a distance away there, how beautiful they move, that great style they have. Obviously, that's a really classic style. Hey, Ignacio, thank you so much. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Thanks, Ignacio. Appreciate you. Good to hear from you. I have heard from so many old friends here tonight. It's really nice. It's great. Great to hear from y'all. And then I'll tell you what we'll do on this one. It's not even going to be $49.99. Forget about it. Their request. Dawn, give us a call if you like them. If those are the earrings you're looking for, let's go back up close. I will prop them up for you. And let's do better than even $49, $39, or I don't know how we're doing this, but $29.99. Still too much on a Savorite. Gorgeous earring, big time stones here. They're not even $29, $28, or $27.99. Let's go all out. $27.77. You know what that means. $24.99 at checkout for one caller only on a huge Savorite drop earring. That is something special, no doubt about it. And yet they are going to be gone in a hurry. So first caller takes them. Obviously, there's the one. Here's the other. Let me show you so that they are upright to the world. Let me show you the great finishing they have. That'd be $24.99 at checkout. There's that finished undergallery. You don't always see that in an earring, but it's important. The bigger the earring and the more the drop styles, that becomes really critical. So, because some people will naturally see those from the back, and you want them to look like fine jewelry from the front and the back, and there they are. So that'll be, of course, $24.99 at checkout if you'd like to get those. They're gone. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. And then here we go with, there is a larger Tanzanite. I do also have a very special Congolese stone. I did want to show you, though, our ruby. Wait a minute. Before we do any of that, Sapphire month coming up in a few days. On Sunday, it'll be September 1st. This is the sapphire ring. that has got to go tonight. Call me on the Mandarin. By the way, I don't think anyone got the Mandarin yet, right? For $8.99? Okay. And we still have the okay, so checking on the Tanzanite. And then here we go with the blue sapphire. It's going to be item number 1124938. Platinum. Royal blue sapphire stunner here. It's a 1.5 carat blue sapphire with a 1.33 carat in diamonds. Isn't that a good looking stone? Blue sapphire at its best. Oh, what a piece. Baguettes and rounds together. And it's mostly baguettes. Actually, I take that back. Those are trillions right along the sides. So you have a trillion on each side. I mean, I didn't see that until I saw the reflection of this top of the table there. That's a trillion. That's a trillion. The baguettes are the rest of the way, all set in platinum, one only, huge discount. Let's make it happen for you. Easy as can be. This is what it looks like on the hand. $8,999. Say goodbye to that price, and I'm happy to do that. We're taking it a lot lower for you right now. That sapphire is everything. Sapphires are very expensive stones when they're in good quality, and that's the big difference. There's a lot of bad quality sapphires out there. They don't look anything like what you're looking at now. This is top quality. This is royal family worthy. This is also royal blue. It's a very distinctive color, and it's got the clarity. You see right through it. Beautiful cutting. They can be susceptible to being miscut or asymmetrical cut. You would see that, by the way. Every facet would show off as a little bit maybe not right down the middle. You wouldn't see that centered culet through the inside. This really is a beautiful cutting, which is rare to get in a sapphire, and it's not going to be $89.99 at all. We're going to take it a lot lower, and for all the upgrades you're getting, like the platinum, the 1.5 carat sapphire, the fact it is Ceylon blue. We love a Ceylon stone. That's, of course, modern day best. Cashmere, they were mined about 100 plus years ago. Those are always great if you can find them, but a Ceylon stone is the modern day best that you can find. It's a great look to get, but especially when you can get the royal blue, that's always the tipping point. You want them to be deep royal blue without being too navy blue. That's really what you're getting here. So you can kind of set the mental barometer. This is what your top quality sapphire should look like, and it does look stunning. And then all those great diamonds, fancy cuts around it are pretty impressive, but it's also going to be better than even $4,500. There's your half off mark. We'll take it lower than that. It's not $4,000. It's not $39.99, and we are there. Last hour of the show is kicking off right now, and it's not even $39.99 to get this piece. I'll bring it down to $3,499. You know that's going to get you 10% off. That's $31.49. First caller only on the platinum sapphire beauty right there. That is a winner. So that'll be for one caller. Good luck. And again, we'll give that 30 seconds, and then it is last hour. So I would love to have your requests. If there's anything we can share with you, anything we can show you, anything we can find for you, anything we can bring out, you've got, let's see, we've got basically Saturday, Sunday, Monday here. So that's it, guys. Sale is wrapping up. So I really want to make sure you're aware of that 10% extra off. Do not spend more than you have to on pieces that exist. Obviously, we'll bring you brand new once the sale ends, and we'll give those great values as well. But if there's something that exists right now that you're thinking about or wanting from our entire collection, why wouldn't you want to save the money to do it? So welcome in, everybody. Last hour of the show, our Thursday together. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got, again, now 59 minutes. So still waiting on a lot more requests from you. Let us know what you'd like to see. I have a yellow diamond here that's our carat 54. It's the largest one I've had in some time, so we'll bring that back out. Also have white diamond pieces for you. Anything you'd like to see at all, got to get those requests in so we can find it, bring it out, give you the value, take the price down, do all of that good stuff. And then we also have a great North Star design that hasn't been here in the sale event either, but this is the yellow diamond. So this one's a good one. This one's really good. It's the brightest. So I priced these out for you today. Beverly Hills price tag on a 1.5 carat yellow. They have a 1.5 carat natural yellow diamond. This is obviously, I say Beverly Hills not because I'm trying to get you a high price, only because when it comes to finding natural yellows, you kind of have to go high end. And I'm sorry, that's the way it is. The cheap stores don't have fancy yellows. They don't have the natural yellows. They don't really have yellow diamonds at all. Now, sometimes you'll find diamonds that are treated. They might be natural from the earth, but they're still treated to get their yellow color. So they're enhanced. That's not what we're bringing you. So if we're going to be real legitimate and compare apples to apples here, we need to scout out what a natural yellow diamond of a 1.5 carat goes for. So a 1.5 carat today, as in up to date from a literally just earlier tonight price. Here in, again, a store that has a 1.5 carat yellow that's natural, it was over $212,000. So the diamond weight around it, by the way, was 1 carat. I'm going to get you more than that today. So again, that's probably why you're not in Beverly Hills right now shopping. This is why we're going to be really excited about this top of the hour, because out of the 1 carat stones and the carat plusers I've had, we've not seen too many that go above 1.5 carats like this one does. And that is where also, can we just please pay a little attention here to the color? You're probably going, it's yellow. No. What type of yellow color are we getting? Is it light barely there, like a lot of yellow diamonds that are natural are and still very pricey? No. Is it medium tone where it's kind of midpoint, mid-tone, not super bright? Is it going to be electrified? Is it going to look like our graphics but brighter, more vivid? That's what you have here in a huge example. It's going to be item number 1125592. I have had the pleasure of showing you a lot of 1 carat yellow diamonds in this event. This is not a 1 carat diamond. It is not a carat 11 like I had 24 hours ago. That was a carat 11, that was special. It's still here, by the way, if anyone wants it. It's not a carat 20, it's not a carat 30, it's not a carat and a half. It's our carat 54, yellow diamond, square cushion, and does it ever look important? And we just went straight away classic. I know a lot of you have, you're kind enough to give me your feedback, which is really appreciated, because when you're the direct connect into the designer department and the manufacturer, it's nice to get a little bit of a temperature on what you like and what you don't. And a lot of you have told me over the years that you're not a huge fan of adding accent yellows to the yellow. You just want, and I completely, to be quite honest with you, I completely agree, because when you are at those high-end retailers looking at other comparable yellow diamonds, they very rarely have yellow diamond side accents. They are mostly white diamonds around them, keeping those mountings classic, keeping the looks very timeless like you have here. That's what we opted to do. This is such an important stone. I just felt, let that yellow be on its own, let that be the headliner, let that show the world what you're getting, and then we're gonna add not a carat, not a carat and a quarter, not a carat 30, but actually a carat, not even a carat 50, a carat 60 of diamonds around it. So that all added together, you're getting 3 carats. Are you ready for this, guys? 3 carats, 14 in diamonds. And we have to point that out because typically, lately, yesterday, week ago, all throughout this event and before, we usually see 2 to 2.25 carats in total weight. This is not only the drama of getting that much larger center stone in that it's a carat 54, but it's also this huge, huge white diamond weight around it. That is impressive. We do tens of thousands of mountings here. We only have a handful of them that get you over 1.5 carats in white diamond accents. This is one of them. So let's take a look at it and let's give you all. Now, maybe not all, because this is obviously one color. It's, yeah. But for those who want, let's say, highest quality possible, best here. This is also a side note. I love the pave on the sides. What do you think of this pave? The pave wrapping around the sides. It's not one row. It's the multitude of diamonds that wrap around the sides. So when you're looking at the profile of the ring, look, you still see diamonds. What about the inside? Fully finished on the inside. I know it's 314 in diamonds. I know that's a lot. I know it's our big center stone. It's our second largest here. But it's going to be affordable with all of that said. All of that in mind. And if you think you cannot afford a natural, bright, beautiful yellow diamond, well, I am here to show you that you can not only afford it, you can save on it, you can get a beautiful stone, a bright as can be. You don't sacrifice anything. I never want you to compromise. I believe in no compromise, no corner cutting, never concede, never, never. And if you promise me that you will never concede or compromise on value standards and quality standards, I'm going to get you the great value and I'm going to get you the great price tag so you don't have to. That's the thing with jewelry. A lot of us have to kind of dumb it down because we got that pesky budget getting in the way, right? Our heart says one thing, our wallet says another. And that is usually how we shop for jewelry. And it's dictated solely on what I can afford as opposed to what I really want. What I know is going to be the piece that I never need to upgrade, that I'm going to have forever, that I'm going to be super proud to wear. That's what you have here. That's what this ring is all about. It's the no compromise ring. And you see the color. You see that huge diamond weight. You've got the incredible finishing. I mean, what more does it need? One thing, a great home to go to. A beautiful, beautiful chance to be worn every day on the hand. And speaking of, let's try it on. Look at this, classic, not oversized, just beautiful, bright, wow factor from side to side, top to bottom. This is the ring. Forget $1 million. It makes you look and, more importantly, feel like about 10 million bucks. It really does. And if you want to spend over $200,000, I got a place you can go. It's in Beverly Hills, California, 90210. Or you can sit back at home on a Thursday night, about ready to kick off Labor Day weekend, and you can have it delivered to your doorstep. And you've got a great value. It's not $212,000. And you've got a great value, and you've got all the diamonds, and you've got it arriving ready to wear in your size, and you've got your choice of gold color, and you've got everything you could want in value, and you don't have to spend $200,000. Or, let's face it, I've had carat and halves here before. I looked them up before the show. They've never been under $10,000. That's the problem. It goes $99.99 and upwards. Let me give you the sale event price for our last final few days. Let's give you the value that you don't need to spend $9,999, $89.99, $79.99, $69.99. I know one thing to be true. This is only going to go tonight if it's a heck of a value. If it's the best value we've ever seen, that's the only way it's going to go. I can't do what has worked before. I can't just give you the historical lows. I got to be better. I got to go lower. We got to break our own records. And that's what's it's going to be necessary and needed to get this fabulous piece. And yes, are we stepping up in quality? Absolutely. Are we stepping up in the gorgeous color of the stone? Absolutely. It's not light, barely there yellow. It is like sunshine on steroids. It's bright, neon, gorgeous. It's diamond cut as well. So it's that brilliant cut we love. So that's why it glitters from every angle. It's a huge size, and look at those diamonds around it. You're getting 314. It's not $69, it's not $59.99. I'm giving it away. One caller gets it. It will go. There have been some pieces throughout this event, they've stuck around. This one will not be one of them because we have too many smart shoppers that know when a piece is discounted far too much. This is it. And it's also not even going to be $59.99. And yeah, there's still a 10% off extra discount happening. It's still happening. You can't wait. You cannot wait. You got to call me. And it's still here because we don't even have a caller on the line yet. That's what's so incredible about this. And you have if there's anything else I can do, anything else I can bring, anything that's going to make it a little better for you, a little sweeter for you, let me know. Because I really think we got you covered here. I don't think there's anything we could do to upgrade this ring. And I know it's not exactly $5. But you know what? We sell fine jewelry. So, you know, when plastics and lucite's are hundreds of dollars right now, when you're buying lab-grown diamonds, regular white diamonds that are made in a lab, and there's a 250% markup on them, and they're $5,000 and $6,000 for a 1-carat lab-grown diamond, I say stop. I say don't go there yet. I say you don't have to settle. That would be settling. That would be settling. Don't settle yet. We'll get you the better value. We'll upgrade you in the color. We'll get you the natural through and through. You can go take it to your jeweler and get it appraised because remember, you still have a money-back guarantee. So you still have time to get it at home. And what's so shocking is here I am sitting at this world record-breaking price of $59.99, which would be $600 extra off, and it's still here. So I knew this would happen because, well, I'm standing here with you. I'm showing you the greatest values that exist in jewelry day after day. And you know what? It's taken some really, really significant extra discounts to move jewelry out. So I'm doing it again on the finest yellow diamond. I have a 3-carat stone here. I refuse to show it to you. I refuse. I refuse. I won't show it anymore. It's a 3-carat. It's the only one we have bigger than this one. It's a 3-carat. I won't show it. The color's not top quality. I almost wish I had it out here just to show you how much better this stone is in comparison because this color's so good, because this cutting is so bright. The other one's a wonky cut. It's kind of this weird asymmetrical cut. It's kind of it's a 3-stone ring. I mean, it's fine. It's just not a value like this one is. I'd rather see you get a brilliant cut that is the top color. I'd rather see you get a carat 60 in diamonds around it and save all this money to shop it tonight to get the value of a lifetime, and we're not even asking $59.99. I'll blow it out right now. This has never happened on a carat and a half, so take advantage of it fully because this is a huge stone. And I've had a number of great yellow diamonds, but this is a different level with that sunshine color you're getting, the beautiful, beautiful, brilliant cutting that you're seeing right there, the amazing undergallery and all that diamond pave work, and it's not even 58 or 57 or 56 or 55 or 54 or 53 or 52. I'm setting records every chance I get. There is nobody that can do what we do on diamonds, especially the yellows. And now it is not even $51.99. Come on in and we'll make it yours. And we already have some callers now on the phone lines thinking about it and verifying. Do not wait because it's not even $5,000. I'm blowing it out for $49.99. And there's an instant $500 off. It's $44.99 to get that ring, and we give it 60 seconds and say goodbye to that ring. It will be gone, and whoever would like it, there are and maybe you haven't had a chance to get all to the stores or do the research or get online or check and call and do all that due diligence. If you haven't, do not spend the time hoping that this is available in 10 minutes because honestly this will be gone. Then you miss out on the opportunity to own the ring and it will be gone. So that's the thing. You have plenty of time after you get it home to make sure that you got the greatest value of all time. But what you can't afford to do is miss out and have it go to somebody else. Because when it's gone, it's spoken for and gone. And $4,499 to get a 314 total weight, it does not happen. I'm in the wholesale district too, because that's the thing. I never really talk much about retail, but let me tell you something. If the wholesale world is where you want to go and you want to beat the wholesale world, we're doing that too. Because you cannot buy a carat 54 natural yellow diamond, especially of a VS quality, for $45 or $44.99 in this case. You can't buy it loose. We've been talking about this for days. Hong Kong's going to kick off again now in a couple of weeks. We're talking about a $12,000 price tag on a 1 carat yellow diamond wholesale loose. This is a carat 54. It's not a 1 carat, it's a carat 54. And you're getting it for $44.99. So there's no way to make this happen in any other format, whether it's retail, wholesale, up and down the TV shopping dial. There is no way to do this. And we have it for you for $44.99. One last look at it, then we go. And I've said my piece. It's still here. We'll give it 60 final seconds. We've got quite a few pieces here to still get out the door. We have a ruby coming up in a feather design. We've got that North Star designer pendant, which is in diamonds. Tell me if you like this one. I'll show it on my neckline. It's a whole necklace. It's not a pendant. It's actually going to be the really cool style that adds a little extra charms to it as well. Do you see on the sides here? We've got, this hasn't been seen in a while here, but do you see it's got a couple of extra little diamond star charms to it? It's a full necklace. We'll make this really affordable. That's very high-end designer she cool. So that's coming up as well. Let's go back to our yellow diamond. That one's here. And let's show this star necklace here. Up close on the hand, however you want to see it. But the truth is, this is just so much more. We've done a North Star design before. That's just a pendant. This is the necklace. So it's not just about the design being a little different, but it's the fact that you don't need to worry about going to get your own chain. It's all built in, and therefore it's going to sit evenly. And then I love these extra charms that you're going to get with it as well. This is item number 1110,460. Welcome into Thursday. It's our last few minutes here. And again, we've got a beautiful drop here in this kind of a Y necklace style that's going to be created by, there's a solid finishing you have as well. There's 2 extra charms that are going to be very celestial inspired here. One is a round and the other is a star design with a diamond in it. And then I'm going to show it to you. This one is, once you get it setting evenly, which this one doesn't really want to do at the moment, so give me a second here. It's spinning and turning a little bit faster than I want it to. That's what it looks like from a distance away. Then you've got those extra charms, and what we've got is a very diamond intense star design. It's kind of this starburst firework. It still mixes in diamonds and gold, but done in a really unique way. Here's the length of it. It's going to be a top to bottom measurement here, really significant, but not oversized. We already saw it on the neckline for that reason, but it's 1 inch top to bottom. Then you've got these extra little charm designs that are done as well. It's going to be in white, yellow, or rose gold also. I do want to show it again on the neckline so you can see, and then we did add adjustability with it as well. So you've got the 16, 17, and 18, 16 here, 17 there, 18 there. So you can really make it the length you need for that day. I'm going to try to show it up close. This one's got a lot to look at here. Diamond cut chain included with it because it's all attached. So this doesn't come off the chain. It's all one necklace. If you know somebody who is very, very like let's say current, keeps up with the trends, maybe that person is you, maybe it's someone on your gift list. This is really of the moment. There is a big designer who shall remain nameless that's doing a lot of designs like this on little link styles that usually this is kind of the, again, they add charms to it. This is really cool. 62 points in diamonds. You see there's a center stone that's larger. All the other diamonds are graduated from larger to smaller out to the points, and then that mixes in with the mirror finish. Then this looks beautiful in yellow and rose as well. So really, truly pick your favorite gold color here, but it's also going to be very affordable. And then you've got the diamond cut chain. Now, I do want to show you here the charms you're getting. This is very difficult to do up close, but let me try my best here to give you an idea. One is going to be that round, brilliant diamond design here, which let me try to show them to you facing towards you. One is going to be a diamond design that's going to be here. It's going to be that little star design that's going to be right there. These will sit properly when they're on the neckline. They're not so keen on sitting properly here on the wheel as I hold them. But you've got two different little diamond charms here. The one is the star with the diamond, and the other is more of your classic diamonds by the yard, round brilliant, bezel set. So you get those two extra little charms that are going to be on the one side. Let me put it on the hand again for you. Just know they're going to be on your left side of your body as you wear it. So keep that in mind. And then you've got those charms there on, again, I know that's camera right. It will be on your left. Everything's backwards on TV. So keep that in mind if you're keeping just tabs on how that's going to look when it's on. And we're going to make it really affordable, under $1,000. An entire necklace, almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. It's one of our top sellers yet. I think it's been a couple years, like 3 or 4 maybe, since we've seen it. It's definitely not here often. Very complicated to make. I think it's more current and on trend now than it's ever been because of this really like celeb favorite, really public figure driven brand that does a lot of these looks and designs. It's not $9.99 or $8.88. Oh no, it is not. This has never been on a 10% off sale either. So you've got a really big moment to save a bunch, get a great layerable style. I love this, by the way, stacked. Once again, if I put it on, I love the idea of wearing this at a little longer length like this. And then what you can do is add your diamonds by the yard a little higher. You can wear that a little shorter. Think about how beautiful, especially with these extra little charms that you have and how one looks like a diamonds by the yard style. You could really add and layer it up. It'd be so beautiful that way. It's not even going to be $888. We're blowing it out right now. $799 for the entire necklace. And think about it. That's such a cool designer style. But you're not having to run out and go get your own chain. You're not worried about if your own chain is going to fit the bail. It's all attached. This is what you call one beautiful solid necklace. You're still getting that fabulous adjustability we love, spring ring closure, very busy on the phone lines, as we will be. It's $80 extra off. So you do get it for basically guys, $719. What is not to love about a necklace with those charm elements and with all the nod to celestial, yet this is not a traditional star. It's more of that designer star design that we love so much. Whether you're wearing it longer, whether you're wearing it shorter, you have those options built in, and the extra charms just make it look so high-end designer and custom. And so we'll give it a final 60 seconds as we take another look at it on the hand here. I do want to also bring it up close as well. And remember, that's the finishing. So it is solid through the back, completely solid mirror finish gold, very high end the way this is created. That could have been easily hollowed out to save a little cash. Instead, we said, nope, this has got to be done the right way. There it is up close, again, without those extra little charms there that you've got, but $799? That's a pretty cool value there. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Can't say enough about it. We've only got about 35 seconds left to show it to you. And then let me know if you have any last minute requests for our last 40 minutes. We are here with you for only actually 38 and a half more minutes. So very little time remaining tonight on our Thursday. We wish you a great Labor Day weekend. We hope you'll join us throughout the weekend. If you're not on the go, if you are on the go, you may want to watch us online and keep tabs on the very end of this sale event, which is going to be really sad to see it go. But, you know, again, we're all starving for some brand new as well, aren't we? So we'll have that that. So there's always new around the corner. But again, $7.99 turns into $7.19 and 10 cents. Would you like one, Tim? Are you getting our beautiful designer star design? Or maybe is it our 1 carat 54 yellow diamond that's going out? We want to find out what's happening, who's getting what. There's no better value than that yellow diamond with 314 in diamonds. There is no better value here than what I just did on this yellow diamond. I want to remind you it's still here. It's item number 1125592. Make sure you grab that if you like a big yellow diamond. That's our carat 54 in the center. All on its own. We went straight away, white diamonds with it, carat 60. And let's make something interesting happen. Let's go with 1125461. Here's a ruby in a feather ring. I did have this at the top of the show, same design, but with a Sphene, just FYI if you're interested. And now we have the feather ring with the ruby. And by the way, the designer star piece is still here if you'd like it. I'm getting one of those if there's any left. I love that piece. And my friend Hillary, she wears one every day, and she's a big-time actress and all that stuff. And she wears one every day from that designer. It's just in gold. And she told me she's up to like $30,000 on it because she keeps adding charms to it. I'm thinking, okay, wow, really? I mean, and again, when you've got, you know, when you're kind of that, you can do that, whatever. But that's the whole concept, is we've done it all for you. We've given you the big centerpiece. We've given you the great designer chain. We've given you the great charms around it, all in one package deal where it's $7.19. So if you are considering that designer star necklace, please grab it while it's still here. White, yellow, or rose gold, because trust me, that is super of the moment. If you're not familiar with that designer and everybody is wearing it at this point, trust me, you'll start seeing it everywhere. It's like every time I see a celeb, that's the style they're wearing right now, casually, every day. It's not the red carpet piece, it's the piece you wear all the time. So again, that's our own version of, but done in fine jewelry for you. Let's take a look at our Burma Ruby feather ring. This kind of has that leaf-like feather design, which goes across the hand at a diagonal. Loving that. And we're going to make it really affordable. I got to try something. The ruby is going to be significant. It's our 56 pointer. And it's got diamonds at 40 points. Very pretty, isn't it? It is. It sure is. I'm really thrilled we have this for you. I'm going to go 0 to start and $100 increments, but we have to say 40 points in diamonds on that one, Tony, because that's what it's got. 40 points in the diamonds. We will start a 0 to start auction. And by the way, one more thing to add about that ruby. It's our museum collection of ruby. Now, I get it's not a 5 carat size. I don't have a 5 carat ruby here, but I do have a 56 pointer that is bright, clean, glowing, and showing the blues. Yes. Thank you, $200 we have. It is an auction starting at 0 with no reserve, no minimum, at the later point of the evening when most people are probably sound asleep. So this is a good time to get in. Tim, did you take a designer necklace? Sean, did you take a designer necklace? And what color did you get? And who may I thank for shopping with me tonight? Joseph in Connecticut, huh? Thank you, Joseph. Enjoy it. We have $200. Jess, who may I ask is on the phone lines with you, who is our one and only bidder? Stephen. Where's Stephen calling from? Okay. I have one bidder. This is, wowza. Okay. We have one bidder at 200. I didn't know this. See, I now get it. I got to start selling costume jewelry. Because if we're happy with $200 and that's where we go, I got to start selling something else. Or maybe like fashion, clothing these days, like little jackets and stuff. That's $200. Fine jewelry, diamonds, ruby, we got 300 I just heard. So we do have 400 rather. So we're going in little mini power bids here because everybody knows it's a $29.99 museum grade ruby. It's a $3,000 ring. We're back at $500 now. Steven's back in the lead. So we have two bidders going back and forth. You're welcome to come on in. There's no reserve. Wherever this goes, it goes. I have no control over it except that I need to make sure some jewelry goes in our last 35 minutes tonight. And then I'll see you all the way until Saturday morning. Oh my gosh, it's so long. It's so far away. Not really. It's only a few hours. But it's at $500 and we've got our last final days. And yes, even this auction gets to be 10% off. And we just lost a bidder. So we are back down to one bidder. And it's a $500 bid on a $3,000 ring. And I got trouble here. We got problems. This is a big problem. And I get it. I know it's late night. I know it's the end of a weeknight. I know there's a lot going on, but that should not be a $500 ring with one bidder left, but that's where we're at. So I have two choices. Jess, is there anything I can offer to Stephen to bow out and not take it? Because at this point, probably need to offer him something to not take it because of how much money I'm losing on the ring. We just got $600. Wayne, you have a new bidder over there? Who is that? Linda. Is it my mother? Because she's allowed to shop. I know that would be, sounds very like nepotistic, doesn't it? But it's not her. She's never shopped off TVON before. So don't worry. It's not my mom. It's $700 now. Back over here, two bidders. She doesn't even watch the show much anymore, I don't think. I think she's, yeah, I think, you know, there's so many things going on right now. I think she kind of like has an ear on it but doesn't watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes I say, hey, did you hear that? And she's like, oh, no. I was probably doing laundry. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll find out. We're at $700. And do you have 8? Who's that? Is that still Linda? From where? Linda and Stephen are two bidders. And where's she calling from? Florida. Things are good in Florida. I have good news, Linda. We had Stephen just bow out. So we're at $700 and she's our lone bidder and we've only had 3 bidders in total. Yes. Oh, Jess, did you raise your hand? No. Okay. Yeah, he folded. So thanks, Stephen. Thanks, he got it started for us. That was awfully nice of him. I appreciate that, Stephen. Shout out to Stephen. In, I think, Mississippi it was, I believe. We're at $700. We're going to give it last call. Bye, it's going. I'm going to try this on for you. The feather ring is kind of new. Just a reminder, if you like the design, but you want a different stone, we had a Sphene earlier with the same mounting, so just FYI. Let's show it with the ruby. This is a museum ruby. Let me go ahead and try it on because then we've got to give it a final 2 minutes. Look at that, though. Even from a distance away, it is still glowing. With my hand as a backdrop, doesn't stop the glow. Linda's in the lead at $700. We're looking for $800. Tim, are you verifying on that? That's a no. No, he hung up. As soon as I asked him, he hung up. So they were just calling to say hello, check in, say they're there, but here we are at $700. And there's another look at it from another angle. I like that bigger diamond they put at the very edge there. Kind of typify the, you know, the little extra details. A lot of gorgeous sparkling diamonds. We have 40 points in diamonds there. I even think that you could wear it different places on the hand. I just want to show you here each way, though. That's one way to wear it. Had that way before. Let me also just show you, since there's a diagonal direction to it, why not? Just kind of show you 2 different ways you're going to wear it. You kind of play with it when you get it home and decide what you like better. But that is at $700. Final call. Last chance. Do we have $800? Nope. All right. Let's give it a final call. I've got 2 minutes on the clock, and it's our very last call. And yes, there's no reserve, obviously, because if there was a reserve, I would not be able to sell that ring. Obviously, $700 does not match cost. It does not even come close to cost. It's a $3,000 ring. We had it for $29.99, which would have saved you $300. Just to mention, you will save 10% even off your auction win, wherever that may be. We're looking for $800. We got a long way to go on this one. We just may not get there. $800 we're verifying. We've got a final minute 25. I don't know if we can change the clock or change the bid during the clock, rather. Still have that designer starburst, designer pendant, or necklace, rather. What are we going to do after this? Sing, dance, karaoke night? What are we doing? I'm putting the yellow diamond back up. I'll tell you that. I got to sell that one. And we have a final minute remaining on this gorgeous ruby piece. And then it will be gone. Final minute, last call. Did Linda just hang up? She hung up. Uh-oh. So she was not a real bidder to begin with, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do we do? Even my auctions gone bad are going really bad. Did you have $800 over there anyways, though? You do or don't? We're calling her back to see if it was just a phone issue. I think we had $800 anyways. Sean, you have $800. It is correct. So Sean's going to let me know. We have $800. We're looking for $900. We're probably down to one bidder. Take a look at this last call and yeah. Okay. Looking for $800. We've got it, though. It's official. Thank you. We've got that confirmed. $800. Now we're looking at 9. We are verifying 9. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. And we still, by the way, have an opportunity for the 10% off, sure. So right now, $800 would turn into, you get the idea, $720, and then a $900 bid would turn into $810. But anyway, last call, do we have $900? And did we just, I don't know, Linda, if you hung up intentionally or if we just lost you, I don't know. But you can call us back if that's the case. Or, Tim, you're not on this one? 900, yes, no, got it, sold. Congratulations, bye-bye. That's gone. Thank you. All right, so let's do this. We've got, still I want to remind you the big emerald is here. The Zambian 5.5 carat is here for $69.99. I have the incredible Tanzanite pendant round here as well. This is, I think, the best value of the evening is the 20 carat plus in the blue wing block D. We have this one here as well. So again, some fabulous pieces. I know they may not be, you know, $10 or anything, but they're really important values. This one is one of our best. Actually, that got down to about $440 a carat, actually, for the 20 carat 06 Museum Reserve round in the pendant. So I really thought this deserved a little extra time here at the end of the night. It's our 20 carat and 18 carat gold. It's got 76 points in diamonds. If you are looking for a Tanzanite pendant at a great value, this one is serving. Definitely great value there. That one's going to be 2006. Again, that one's come down from $30,000 to under $10,000, which would be $89.99 after your discount, which means that the stone on a per carat level is $448 a carat with free diamonds and free gold. So that's interesting. One of our better museum reserve price tags of all is right there. So it's our last call on the show. We have 25 minutes remaining or so. Loving to get requests in. It's not too late yet. We can still bring a request out from the vault. If anybody wants a big diamond piece, I've got diamonds at $470. $470 and a diamond pendant. Look at that. Pave, bezel set, all with the chain as well. That's a pretty cool piece, almost 5 carats. So just again, reminder of a few of the pieces that we have. This is a really special Tanzanite. I want to show it again from a distance away so you can note the size. It's got a good size bail. It's going to be lovely when you've got it, well, sure, on the hand, but then you'll see it on the neckline as well. What a sensational piece this is. And to get over 20 carats, it's $448 a carat. And I know that everybody else on the planet gets way more money for Tanzanite. I'm aware of that. There's a lot of you that have written in to say, shouldn't you just, like, logically speaking, shouldn't you be getting more? If you really have, and that's where I think a lot of people get confused. They're going, you're calling it the best in the world, but why is it cheaper than the rest? Exactly, that's a value. See, that really is the fact. This is the best in the world. Why is it less? Why is it a better per carat price than everything else out there? That is the great, great news, is that that is value. That's what value is all about. We are truly bringing you a better per carat value. I know it may not be for everybody and that it's still $8,999. I get that. I'm aware of that. But here is the value for those of you that know and love and insist on great blue wing block Ds, and you want to get them before they're gone, and you don't want to compromise one iota, and you want to get the premium cut with the premium color with a lot of diamonds as well, and it's even in a premium gold like 18K. So that's it from a distance. Let's take a look at it one more time up close. I just really believe that with values, we've always brought you significant values in Tanzanite. There's nothing that's going to top this stone. And now we truly have it at one of our best per carat prices, even overall. I'm even talking about prior to the museum reserve stones coming out. It's very important. It's a very important value. Fire opal is here. We've got a fire opal that has some yellow diamonds around it. Also have a really big 13 karat 75 lime green tourmaline. The Tanzanite pendant has got to go. That's a fire opal right there. Fire opal with yellow and white diamonds. Let's get this one home. Now, it has to be the top quality fire opal here if we're adding really important yellow diamonds around it. Item number is 1120-935. We have our last few minutes now. We're down to 23 minutes in our Thursday. Reminder, sale event wraps up on Monday night. That's Labor Day. Big finale, to the holiday weekend. Here it is, 509 round. Fire opal with amazing, amazing reds. It's glowing, it's clean. There's no dingy haze to this fire opal. And it's got 70 points. Yellow diamonds, there are 2, so that breaks down to 35 points each. Then you get the white diamonds filling it in, 42 points there. And that gives you a carat 12, sure, overall. But we have to break it down because there's significance to the yellow diamonds that's so important. The fire opal is outstanding. It's got a new price. Have we ever tried to get this one out the door for $79.99 for some time? Now it just comes down. That's the whole point of this event. Even if you've seen pieces before, obviously most everything that we've had during this event has been on the air at least once before. You've seen the price it should be. You've seen the great TVON value that it could be. We're now bringing everything down. The idea is to make sure they go and before it's too late. And I mean too late would be Monday night. You've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday to shop it. So this is where I would go. Get your favorite value. Get your incredible piece. It's not $79, $69, $59, $49, $39, or $29. So suddenly we have a 5 carat 09. Incredible round fire opal that is extremely affordable. And yet somebody's probably going to get it for those yellow diamonds alone and then still keep it for the fire opal and the white diamonds, but then knowing that you're getting the 35 points in the yellow diamonds each, a matched pair of pairs in true, bright, amazing. I mean, I know we have the yellow diamond that's still sitting here, the carat 54, but this is the way that we're using big stones to give an accent to a really important center that's not even $2,500 or $24.99 or $23. It is the ultimate fire opal. Those yellow diamonds don't just end up there by accident. They're there to really honor and match the quality of that center. And that is right there. Now look at it. Looks a lot bigger than a 5 carat. That is one of the coolest things about opals. They're going to look a lot larger. You get that impressive style. Love the round with a more squared off kind of mounting around it. Then the yellow diamonds directly east and west. It's not $23.99 either. Let's make it even easier for you. How about $2,299? That's it, and we'll see who's got it. A major value there. Again, call us if you have any questions, last minute questions, requests, anything else you'd like to see before we go. We're about to wrap up this show. Not a lot of time left. We still get the yellow diamond is still here waiting somebody to give us a call, and we'd love for you to be able to get that if you'd like to. Also, don't forget about the big emerald, the big Tanzanite pendant. This one's probably on its way. Keep in mind, $22.99 gets down to only $2,069. So you get a great value there at checkout, a little over $2,000 to get that ring with those yellow and white diamonds all in tow. Remember, that is a carat 12. Overall total weight there. Still have that big Tanzanite that's got to go. Thank you so much. We are on our way, guys. Last call on the show. It's only going to be a matter of moments now until this sale is over. We've only got a couple days left. Want to make sure you get on those values, and let's get a few more ideas out the door. So that's $2,069. And 10 cents if you'd like to get that fire opal. We've had so many requests for fire opal. It's like fire opal and some mandarins. I think maybe just the summertime heat has got us thinking about these reds and oranges and these bright pops of color we love. Also still have that incredible emerald. We have the 20 carat plus Tanzanite. What about the largest Congolese stone in the most awesome green? It's like a neon apple green color. That's a cool stone. It's IB number 111-7474. Look at that. Isn't that a great pear shape? Let's try it on too for a size reference. And it's a little smaller right now, so I'm not going to force that on my hand. So let me just show you in a perspective here. That's what it's going to look like on the hand for you. So it's got a nice big size. $13.75 is the carat weight on the Congolese, bright lime green, and 31 points. Now those diamonds are almost like a little bit of a curve to the band itself. And then of course you've got a great basket setting that stone up. Here's another way to wear it just for reference. There it is pointing the other way. So you can get an idea of what that size would be like on the hand. Let's take a look at it up close, get this one out the door as well, and just help somebody own one of the more important stones here. Whether it's copper bearing or not, we will never probably know. By the time we figure that out, by the time somebody puts the millions of dollars into testing the stones, there really aren't enough stones at this point to get enough to be tested and get a consensus from a lab. But here's the thing. If it is copper bearing, which it certainly has the visual cues of being copper bearing, then you just have a more exotic stone than you ever bargained for in the first place. It's very clean, so I think we can take that for a special notation because most tourmalines don't give us any clarity like that. This has a ton of clarity, and there you see right now that beautiful stone. It is only a $79.99 value. That's coming down even lower. Right here, right now, one caller takes it. There's that little bit of that curve to the diamonds just as they reach towards the top there. Isn't that special? And then you've got that great basket work. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's only $2,299, which also makes it just a smidge over $2,000 to get it home. And you can even obviously size it. That's going to be something you'll probably do because it's only a smaller size now, but yet stays in the yellow gold. Great combination. You don't see much of the gold color here. It's about the bright lime green of that stone. We have 18 minutes left in the broadcast. What can we show you before we go? The yellow diamond's got to go and the Tanzanite has got to go. So those are two of our most incredible values all together. We also have a Tanzanite ring that we have not seen yet in platinum. It's a 10 karat 04 actually. So we had the 544. I sure hope that one's gone, but look at this. This is the 1004. This is coming out next to play. This is the 10 karat 04. We're moving on. I'm going to move on before pieces go. You know what to do. Call us on these one-of-a-kinds. This is the most decadent designer mounting we've ever done with a blue wing. Most every blue wing I've ever had is in gold, usually 14K white gold. That's where they start. This is still the white metal, but we upgraded you. We upgraded you to platinum in this one, gave you an incredible oval that is just over 10 carats. It's a 1004, and then you get what are mostly baguettes around it. Think of it still like a halo, except you have this elongated oval, so it's stretched the length of the finger, and then you've got this sweep of baguettes, top and bottom. Take a look at it. Wait till you see it on the hand. It's 112-4983. It is an incredible ring. It's got this 1004. We set it in platinum. You get the diamond weighted 2 carats exactly, and all that said, I'm blowing it out. Got to move something before the end of the night. We have 16 and a half minutes. I'm going to help you. You're here at the most opportune time to shop a savings. This is 2 carats exactly in diamonds. Look at the way they're done. There's a few rounds on each side, but other than that, it is this elongated, tapered baguette mounting. Check this out on the hand. Decadence, yes, please. Who ordered the most incredible blue wing block date mounting ever? There it is in platinum. We have one. It's going to sail on out of here. I am going to disobey this $15,999 price for tonight. $15,999. If we honored that 10% off that price, you're still paying $14,400. I'm going to help you. We're going to do better than $10,000 on the platinum piece. We have rarely seen 2 carats in diamonds in a ring here at TVON. Thousands and thousands of pieces every single week, and yet we don't see 2 carats in diamonds. It's also the types of diamonds. We're not talking about round brilliance. We're talking about mostly tapered baguettes. Top and bottom, all the way to the sides, leading around it, gorgeous red flashes, and it's not $99.99. $89.99. Can you tell I want to move some jewelry? I should not be doing this on a $16,000 ring. If we go to $79.99, we're exactly half off, and then you take 10%. That's not good enough. I know what we're up against. We got to move some last-minute pieces. You are here at the right time. It is just that simple and easy. And call me early, because when I get down to this price, we're going to have people fighting over it. No question. Because you know value. And you know it should never be this low when you've got that incredible diamond mounting. Set in platinum, we went upgrading the metal. We went upgrading the types of diamonds, the size of the diamonds, the individual, and the overall. And it's not even $79 or $69.99. First caller gets it, one only in the world. Send it back if you don't love it. Trust me, you're going to love it. It's not even going to be $6,000. It's $59.99 plus 10% extra off, so $53.99 at checkout, which is unbelievable when you have one of the most impressive mountings we've ever created. So it's right there, upgraded to every level possible, not to mention the gorgeous nature of the stone being a 10-carat museum reserve, and you've got all the red flashes. Everything about it is spectacular, high-end to that material. There's not a better way to go than right here, right now, and it's $59, but really $53.99. Look at all the red flashes coming through on that one. $53.99 to get one fabulous piece right there. In platinum with all those diamonds. Don't forget, we still have our green tourmaline. we just showed you. We still have the beautiful emerald. We still have an incredible kunzite from earlier and our yellow diamond. So I'm going to give you some recaps here. These are all pieces that have been presented earlier in the show in full. That yellow diamond is remarkable. That's a 1 carat 54 yellow diamond. Have the very important Tanzanite pendant. Also have the incredible kunzite. We haven't seen too much in the pink category tonight. Here is the kunzite round. That one's under $2,000. That's actually the most affordable item up there, is the kunzite. And everything and anything that's up there, as it is still available for the moment, are going to be out there for an extra 10% off while they last. So keep that in mind. Got our Tanzanite in the middle, that 10 carat and platinum. Have our carat 54 yellow diamond. This one's under $5,000. This one's going under $2,000. It's actually $1,888 for the kunzite. Here's the big Congolese tourmaline in the apple green color. That one's going to be down to $22.99. The emerald is down to, that's amazing. That emerald's a 5.5 carat. It's down to $69.99. Also have the fire opal though. Look at this fire opal. Just a reminder, we still have this one. These are some of these pieces were just here just moments ago, like the fire opal, the tourmaline. Here's the yellow diamond in the middle. Let me know what we can help you with on this wheel. Also have a very special sapphire from earlier, a couple of sapphires here. Sphenes, I got the pendant and the ring. So let's get some jewelry out the door here. I know they're gonna swing a little bit on our very, very misaligned wheel, but here they are. And let me know if there's anything we can show you on the hand or up close, even by itself. Just a reminder, we still have the gorgeous Sphene from earlier. This is the feather design, under $1,000 on that Sphene ring. That's the color changing variety. Had a pendant as well in the Sphene. Maybe you want to think about matching these up, pairing them together. We have this gorgeous Sphene right there. That's a pretty stone. That's the cushion cut square. That's a good look, isn't it? So whichever one you like. These are the times to get your requests in. Tell us what you like. Get your wish list covered here. Look at that. So a lot of variety. I love the colors on that wheel. They're just so diverse and so specialty. Plus, we even have the Tanzanite pendant. This one has the Paraiba with it. I know we're running out of room here, but look at this Tanzanite with the Paraiba. Every single piece on this wheel and this pendant, they were all presented earlier. Yes, go ahead, Wayne. Center Tanzanite gone. Well, that's good. I can actually put the pendant right there. Thank you. Go ahead.
For the star pendant,
yes.
what color would you
I like the white gold or the yellow gold. Completely 50-50 on that designer star necklace. Also, I'm going to bring out the Tanzanite pendant one more time. That's the 20 carat 06 round. So the platinum piece is gone. Congratulations on that one. Thank you so much. Here it is. We've got the star necklaces still going out. That was that designer star design we had. And then again, there's our Kunzite. Remember, 1888. And then we've got this tourmaline. There's the big emerald. That's the 5.5 carat out of Zambia. We've got the fire opal. The Sphenes are left and right here in the front. Sphene pendant, Sphene ring. Great choices for you there. And then also that 20 carat. That's really where the value's at. It is all in that 20 carat 06 round stone right there in the middle in that pendant. It is divine. So this is our last call. We have 10 minutes left in the show. We're going to stick with these recaps. We're going to get everything gone. Everything deserves a great home. Can you provide that great home? And remember that you still have weeks to figure out if you want to keep it or not. That's the beautiful part about this sale. All these discounted below cost prices, still giving you the money back guarantee you want, especially on higher end items, just to ensure it's what you really love and that when you get it at home, you know you love it, you know it feels good on. All those things are really important. And so we're giving you that money back guarantee as a real show of our appreciation. It's mostly there, I think, for our new shoppers who may have never purchased a piece before, and now you're ready to get in on these great values. So remember, the Sphene up there is the most affordable. The Sphene ring is $9.99. It'll be $8.99 at checkout. Still have that pendant, the 20 carat, and have the Paraiba and Tanzanite pendant as well. So here's the Tanzanite and Paraiba combination. That Paraiba is the bail. The Tanzanite's the fancy cut beneath it. This one's well under, actually it's under $4,900. It's $4,888. So that's a great looking pendant there. If you like a little extra Paraiba action, neon on neon. And we still have this white diamond necklace. Let me show this to you on the hand. 1124865. Now I haven't presented this except for a couple quick flashes. But when you see this and the remarkable detail and the 470 in diamonds and the fact it's 18 karat gold with a free chain and the chain is adjustable, I think it's going to be really a must-have. This is a beautiful style. It's got these dancing diamonds that are bezel set within. They'll move. The rest is pave. It's 470 and item number 1124865. $470 in diamonds, 18 karat gold, including the box link chain, which is adjustable right here. You're going to slide that bead to make it adjustable, shorter or longer. It's 18 inches maximum. The pendant itself is about 2 inches. So you've got this length, which I'll show you. Then we'll show it to you on the neckline so you can get an even better idea. But there it is at 1 inch and, yep, 7/8 in total length there. Isn't that a great look? Yes, chains coming with it for free. Take a look at it from a distance away so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like when it's on. It's obviously a bigger piece. It's a statement, no doubt. And then those 5 bezel set diamonds, they are moving within this beautiful kind of like the window. And so you've got the rest of the pave, which goes side to side here. So it's domed. And so you're going to see those diamonds from every which angle. Let's give you another look at it on the hand. And we'll make this one. I know we're just awaiting a great value. Diamond lovers, rejoice. Here it is. It's not even $13,000. I'll make it easy. It's not even $49.99. So end of the show is here. We have 7.5 minutes. That's the big jumbo size pendant with chain, all 18K. Look at the finishing in the back too. That is solid under gallery to make sure that's comfortable when it's up against that neckline. And it's not even $49, $48, or $47.99. Now we go below $1,000 a carat. Still get you your 10% off. It's $4,699. And that would be an extra, you're taking nearly $500 off that price. So $46.99 after your 10% off. Let's keep in mind how low that's going to be, and that'll be down to $42.29 and change. If you'd like to get that massive 2 inches, almost in length, almost 5 carats in diamonds, in the 18 karat gold. So that'll be $42.29 if you'd like to get that designer piece. Back to the wheel we'll go. We've got quite a few rings to take a look at and pendants that are still here on this wheel, and we'll be waiting for all of your calls here on anything last minute there. There are a lot of great pieces. If you would like to see them with graphics one more time or on the hand, please let me know so we can kind of focus in on whatever it is you like on that wheel. We'll focus in on that item, give you that great value, answer any questions you might have. You never want to wait till the following day. We have too many people that wait till the end of the show, pick up their favorites, and then they're gone. So waiting till the next day does not work. So this is your time to pick them up. Get what you love. Of course, 10% extra off as well. And then take a look. Here are the last minute items. And whatever we can help you with there, it is a last call on our show. So many Sphene lovers out there usually. And yet today, happen to have 2 new pieces, both still here, which is amazing. This Sphene is $9.99. It's really $8.99. The pendant is $19.99. So really great values there. And of course, that pendant's going to be $17.99 at checkout. Let me know if you have any questions on that wheel, and we'll give it a final look. And then our last few minutes, don't forget about the yellow diamond in the front center there. That carat 54 yellow diamond is really unlike anything else we've had. It gives you a carat 60 in white diamonds around it. That's very impressive. It's got this remarkable classic look to it, the way the diamonds are paved along the bands on the side. This ring is really a special one there. And when we've got that under $5,000, which we do, $49.99 gets to be $44.99 at checkout. Look at this on the hand. We're verifying on this one now as we're about to count down. 3 minutes left. So this is a true go time. You got to get on the phone lines and let us know what you'd like to have. Look at that ring. This is with that beautiful under gallery. You get a 3 carat 14 total weight here. It's under $4,500 to get it home. Make sure you do. And that's it, guys. $44.99. Who doesn't want $500 free? Meaning right back in your pocket, taken instantly discounted off of your price tag. And that's how we do it. Gorgeous ring, classic style. It's one of our bigger diamond mountings. The only thing that can exceed it already left the house, right? We had that platinum piece already gone. So this is your last call on this wheel. We'd love to get some more pieces out the door. Again, these are great values. They don't get any better. That 20 carat is down under $450 a carat for just the Tanzanite. You get the 76 points in diamonds with it. And this is it, guys. Sphene on the sides. We got those beautiful color change Sphenes. We've got the Kunzite as well. A big Tourmaline in the back right. The major 5.5 carat emerald is right here. That's our Colombian emerald. That is hard to believe. We got that one well under $10,000. It's actually under $7,000 for that emerald. And again, last call, the fire opal is so remarkable. $22.99 for the fire opal with the big yellow diamonds. Which one would you like? It's last call on our show. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Happy Labor Day weekend. It's almost here. And so again, we hope you have a good holiday weekend. Reminder, at the conclusion of the holiday weekend on Monday night, this event will also be over. So our customer appreciation event is ending now in 4 days. And so reminder that we will be with you. Of course, we have our online show tomorrow with Joyce, so make sure and join her for Friday. That's online, YouTube, TVON.com, and of course, Facebook, right? 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific. So that's where you can shop online. So make sure and join her because she's got all this museum pieces for you to look at. And then we've got all of the final 3 days. It's Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and Monday night that are going to conclude this customer appreciation sale. The 10% off will be disappearing after that. So reminder, you want to join us, and if you have any requests that we can pull for you for those last few days, I will be with you Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to conclude the sale. It's our last call on customer appreciation. Remember, the weekend shows are during the daytime, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Our evening shows are just like tonight, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time. So want to make sure you're clear so you know that's when you've got the moments to shop these huge discounts. And right now, in our last 2.5 minutes, yes, this fabulous yellow diamond is verifying. It sounds like our Sphene is gone at $9.99. Congratulations on that. We're verifying on the 20 karat Tanzanite, the 2006. I would be very, very, very upset if I was thinking about that and missed out, because you don't see a museum reserve under $450 a carat, which is what that 20 karat round is. We also have this fire opal, the emerald, 5.5 carats, the second largest I have in the inventory. This is a huge 13 karat plus tourmaline. Kunzite's 1888. The pendant here is $19.99. The yellow diamond ring, 314 total weight. Amazing value there. That's going to be $44.99 after your discount. So it's the last 2 minutes to shop our Thursday. If I don't see you over the Labor Day weekend holiday, hope you have a safe one. Have a good one. Travel safely and celebrate responsibly. And then, of course, we hope to see you because it'll be our last call on our customer appreciation event. So we will have an incredible, incredible last final 3 days. So can't wait to see you then. Again, last call on this show. The Tanzanite is verifying. The yellow diamond is verifying. It sounds like we may have verification going on the Sphene as well. The pendant, the ring is already gone. Pendant here. So this is your chance to pick up all of the values. And whatever I quoted there on anything you saw on air pricing, it's still an extra 10% off. We have 90 seconds left of airtime. Highly recommend you call quickly on anything up here. Otherwise, they will be spoken for. Again, do not wait. We are, as a reminder, here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So even though the show will be off the air, our phone lines are still open. We're still taking your calls and helping you place those orders. So you do not wait on anything because you don't want to miss out. That would be the tragedy. With all these one-of-a-kinds and the greatest values we can do, the last thing you want to do is miss out on specialty pieces that you simply know can't be this price going forward. So it is a great time to shop and save. Thanks so much again for being with us on a Thursday. And like I said, we're wrapping it all up Monday night. So you've got tomorrow online, Saturday, Sunday on TV. And of course, those are morning shows. And then of course, our big finale on Monday night. So it is do not miss. You just got to set those alarms and be with us the next few days here at TVON, because we also tend to bring out some of our long-awaited favorites that maybe haven't been here in the event thus far, and we bring them out in the finale because we've been working hard to make them for you. So I would stay with us and tune in, especially on some of the classics that we're going to bring out over the weekend. So we look forward to seeing you then. Again, online tomorrow. I'll be with you guys back on Saturday and Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. In the meantime, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for watching and shopping tonight. And from all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. We wish you a great rest of your evening. Happy Labor Day weekend. We'll see you all weekend long. Big finale. See you then, guys.